Why won't you give me a call? We'll ride on those waves again. California, and I can wait through a storm, 'cause without you it wouldn't be the same. Last night I was dreaming out loud. California sun was making my eyes dry. Can we still make it happen? It's worth a try.
Ah, stranger danger. Ah. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing on this fine Thursday? Got a lot of familiar faces already in chat. Hebrew Hammer, Scud, how's it going, everyone? Thunder Bear, heard you were building your PC. I think yours already got built. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might have already gone out.
He's lying.
Will Bronner, how's it going, man? My cousin bought a meta PC, bought a PC wasn't a meta.
Boo! Boo!
We can't pass judgment, right?
No.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Most importantly today, we have a new guest. We have Tanner.
Hello.
He is our new content assistant, here to help with all of the great TikToks, Instagram videos, long form, short form, literally anything under the sun. Help me with live streams today.
Yes, sir.
We love having you around already. It's been great, dude.
He's lying again.
So yeah, we're a little different today. I don't have Connor, so I'll be building this system. This is a Evo XL, showing off some new hardware here. We got the 4080 Supers, of course, 96 gigs of memory. That's going to be an interesting one down there. We don't see that very often, kind of switching over to a new format of memory. So instead of like 32, 64, 128, we're going 24, 48, 96.
Beautiful.
Just to further confuse the masses when they go to buy a PC. Now they see like 18 different SKUs of memory. I just saw the title and couldn't resist to join. That's what we're good at around here. What did we make it? Or something ominous?
It was very clickbaity. VRGY, I always see comment on our YouTube videos. What's up?
Yep, always in the chat, always hanging out for streams. Thunderbear says they almost went with the 4080 Super, but it was just out of budget. Yep. They're a little pricey. Especially the 4090s right now.
Tanner's job is to make HR have a panic attack.
Yes, that's
Yes,
your new job. Now that we
sir.
don't have Connor here, you're now the fill-in.
Yes, sir. Numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Did we ever actually find out what those meant?
I don't think we ever figured out what the numbers meant.
I don't think that was ever answered.
We didn't need to. Got a lot of like new faces here as well. Demon Squad Gaming, how's it going? Chiharu on YouTube, how's it going? Trey, love to see it. Awesome. Let me get some stuff kind of prepped here, get building away.
Something about JFK or something.
Something about JFK.
Mason.
We're kind of gonna switch, because I'm gonna put the tray here and then get all these parts
Beautiful.
out of here.
Okay.
Is that Zach? Yes, that was a wild Zach in the background you were hearing. Yes, it was. What color is the case? This is a black 011 Evo XL. And it is quite the chunky case.
Oh my goodness, we forgot to talk to them about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
plug it.
I'm gonna get in frame here. We're giving these away. These are Sour Boys Love Bomb Cherry Mango Sour Candy.
Did we post the thing on?
Not yet, no.
So you get a kind of a beforehand
Yeah.
peek here. So this is a new collaboration with us and Oompaville. I'm sure some of you, if not a good majority of you, probably have heard the name at some point.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
I met him.
Awesome dude.
I pet his dog. No, they're not those things, humanity. They're just regular candy,
Yeah.
and they're really good. And we're gonna be giving them away. I'm gonna do trivia questions later, and you might win.
Yeah, we got hats, we got candy, we got all kinds of fun stuff. Will Bronner says, love Oompa. Scott says, shout out Oompaville. Love it, love it. Yes, you guys know all of the things. Old Canadian Gamer, how's it going? Yes, we're not building a white PC. There's a joke, a long-going joke, that every time that he's here, we're building an all-white PC, because that was like the trendy thing, is all white. And we sell so many of them that we're always building all-white systems.
Beautiful.
All day, every day. Travis, I think there's an R in there. Crumb, thank you for the sub.
Super Viking.
We need to
learn
fix.
Sorry.
I'm gonna preface that with we still have to fix our sub donations. So if I miss anything, I'm sorry. For me, it's like about yay big on the screen. Sorry about that big. So thank you for the sub. I cannot read that. I appreciate it. Big Rich, how's it going? Uper says I need to learn more about PCs. Being 29 and tech illiterate is weird.
Bro, I'm 22 and I'm tech illiterate, so we're learning together.
This is actually kind of the fun part of it. We still have a lot to teach Tanner about, like just PC building in general, like the hardware we work with, you know, kind of what to highlight and showcase in certain projects. Someone was asking what CPU we're putting in there. We're putting a 14900K. Of course, if we're using the Dark Hero board, we gotta go with the high-end proc. Just got another sub. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I could not read that name. Get an Apple Vision Pro just for chat. I'm trying to build a PC and chat's just rolling in my face. Ooh, is that popcorn?
Anything to
We
say?
have a popcorn machine in the lobby.
We do.
Figured I'd bring it. Hey guys,
If you're local, what do we have here? We got a showroom of sorts, right?
got a showroom. If you live in Arizona, come say hi. Or if you're visiting Arizona, come say hi. Hi,
Yeah.
Big Rich. Hey guys, Thunder Bear.
We got cool computers. We got cool stuff on display. Come check it out. Say hi to Corbin.
It's just a monster build. You guys.
This
are
is
doing
actually a really cool system. LS720 cooling a 14900K with a 4080 Super. What's not to love?
beautiful. I just wanted to bring you guys some popcorn and say hi.
Thank
Hi,
you.
chat.
We will survive the stream now.
You shouldn't have given that to me. I'm gonna throw it everywhere.
Nerd Slaps says thanks for supporting good people like Drunk3PO and G&G. Of course, dude. We love all the influencers and partners we work with. They are all great people.
Are they gonna get like a front row seat to me munching if I eat the popcorn?
Probably not if you chew kind of quietly.
Hey chat, let me know if you hear that.
Yeah, if you hear anything, chat, please call it out. We're not here to give you ASMR food streams. That's after hours.
After hours. You made it sound so bad.
That's not the only thing.
No crunches can be heard.
Fantastic.
Beautiful. I smell RGB.
There is going to be a hint, just a hint of RGB. Not a lot. It's a very tasteful build. They ended up going with some performance type fans, so we got the Be Quiet 120s. They're not RGB, they're not flashy, but they're very, very good fans. So we got those going. We'll be putting them on the LS720, so removing the RGB fans that do come with that. Just kind of making it a little more sleek, a little more minimalistic. It'll look good. And then, of course, the pop of purple with the cables. What's not to love?
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, beyond streams, what kind of content do you guys want to see?
Yes, feed us
Give
ideas.
us ideas.
You guys are on our TikToks, you're on the Instagram, you're on our Twitters. You see all the content, you see what we post. What do you want to see? What aren't we doing that you guys could be interested in?
Will Bronner says I can't spell. You and me, buddy.
I'm illiterate.
Love the old Build Wars.
Someone was tech illiterate. I'm just illiterate.
I'm just illiterate. Popcorn? Is that what it says?
We're building a popcorn today.
We're building a popcorn
I've got
today?
PC with me.
Crazy. Free PCs.
We start actually losing our minds around here. Hi everyone, Popcorn here. I'm here with PC building a
I'm just
graphics
getting paid
card.
to eat on stream. Yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Every kid wants to be me when they grow up.
All right, this is bothering me. See the red box around the
Popcorn
webcam on the
machine
thing?
PC would go crazy. I'm writing that down. Is that possible?
What was it?
Popcorn machine PC.
It has been done, and I could probably do it again, but maybe better. There's a thermal take case, and it's like asking to be a popcorn maker. It's called like Tower 200, Tower 400, Tower 300. I don't know. That's how cool I'm asking. The thermal take brands of
Thunder
stuff.
Bear says he'd take a popcorn PC. That would be fun.
Yeah, popcorn PC would be a cool idea. I definitely should.
Other content ideas. I just come on stream now for ideas.
I want to see Zach. We can
I
put
wanna
more
see
Zach.
You just saw him.
And there's gonna be more videos with him.
Man's busy.
Yeah, we could for sure do a popcorn maker PC.
More Zach. Mini fridge PC. That would be kind of interesting.
Mini fridge could be cool, but I'd be tempted to go even further, and you can technically refrigerate a computer. Like the same way your refrigerant cools a fridge, you can kind
Yeah.
of just slap that on a computer.
makes
in
sense.
theory.
A 1030 GT and it's killing me.
Ooh, you definitely got some upgrading
I
to do
feel you.
there.
I'm running a 1060, so.
Elite Nas says, "What's up, guys? Happy with your stream? Not gonna lie. Well, we'd love to have you here, dude. Thank you for popping by.
I have no PC, Ellen. Yeah. I've been there. I've been there.
I have no PC.
Do we have different departments of people?
Do you guys have different departments? Yes.
Yeah.
We have quite a few employees now. When I started, we were like maybe like 10 people. Now we're well over 20 something employees, maybe more. We got editors, we've got videographers, we've got salespeople, we've got tech support, we've got build teams, we've got people to manage build teams, we've got product managers that manage the in and outgoings of product. Like there's so many parts to a business.
I just started and I was like, damn, we got a lot of people.
And even then, everyone's still doing the job of 3 people after all of that. At the end of the day, it's crazy.
I'm not reading that paragraph.
That's a lot of words.
Is 3060 good for Fortnite or not? I can play Fortnite on my
Most streamers
phone.
can't read that many words.
So, yeah, a 3060 is good for Fortnite if my phone can do it.
Yep, 3060 is a great card. 3060 right now would be a fantastic entry card if you can't get a 4060, if you want to be a little bit more on the budget side of things. Still can absolutely crush basic games like Fortnite and other games at 1080p. I wouldn't try to go much further than that though. Mods? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a mod, but I'm here, so I can't deal with chat things. Not that that was like a problem chat, I just can't read that whole thing.
We're not only reading Twitch stream, by the way.
I don't
Saw
think
one
that
of
was
you
even a
guys.
bad message. That was just a very long message. Twitch chat, never mind. Wait, but you're on YouTube. I'm confused. You mind throwing those away from me?
Yeah.
Something interesting we have for this build, which I actually haven't seen in really that many systems, despite me doing a lot of the higher end water cooling over there, is 96 gigs of DDR5. Very interesting and very new. We're changing from the format of 16, 32, 64. We're going to 24, 48, and 96, just because of how much you can actually fit on each memory DIMM with DDR5. Remember when people used to do 4 sticks of memory? Like there's 4 slots in a board, you do 4 sticks of memory, or at least that's what you would probably think. With DDR5, you would actually lose performance by doing that, so you try to cram as much as you can into just 2 and not touching it. Before
more you learn.
Before you put in 2 sticks, you can just double it, add another couple, but you'll just get slower speeds now doing that. The more you know. We need that thing that goes across the string. Goes, the more you know.
The more you know. i7 477. I can't talk, bro.
I'll just wait until you have to learn AMD naming schemes of products. Right now, you can have a 7800X 3D with a 7700X XTX.
I'm a camera guy.
Eventually, someone's gonna be like, "Yo, hand me that whatever thing," and it's gonna be one of those.
Yeah. Fresh meat.
Fresh.
Yes, sir.
i7 4770 is not that bad of a proc, surprisingly. It's older, but that's still a hell of an i7.
It ain't an Xbox, that's for sure.
Yeah, in an Xbox, so. Fresh meat, I love that.
Fresh meat is so funny, dude.
You're the protector of the motherboard now. Unless this is an M.2 drive. God damn it, this is an M.2 drive. Sorry. I'll take it back now.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought this was a 2.5 and a hard drive. This is an M.2 drive.
Do you guys tweak PCs or no?
Do we tweak PCs? If you're implying like overclocking, not really. Just because we can't guarantee the stability of systems when you overclock. But we do push and stress test most systems beyond anything you would ever actually do with it. We basically try to break the PC before you do. i5, 12400 F4060 or 4070 overkill. I need information, please. 12400F. You might see some bottlenecking on a 4070. Can I turn this music slightly? Does that work? Oh, it does work.
It turns down, yeah.
Let's go. Oh, sweet. I don't feel like I'm yelling now. 12400F for the 4070. Yeah, I mean, I would go with the 4070 if it's in the budget, and you can always work your CPU up in the future. That's at 12th gen proc. We're now at the 14th gen. We might be past that soon, so plenty of upgrade path there.
Been loving my Meta PC. Wish I got it earlier. It runs like a dream. Of course, it's a Meta PC.
Mm-hmm. And that's Scud. Scud has been around since day one of streams.
Beautiful. Hello,
He's
Scud.
an
I'll be
absolute-
back next week.
Absolute homie. Yeah.
Also, we're giving away these hats.
Yeah, you've got to figure out what you're gonna do to.
I don't know. We're gonna figure out some sort of trivia.
He was talking trivia. Who here can do some trivia? Anyone?
I like trivia. Okay. I'm trying to think of something that'll actually be difficult. I love free stuff. What, Alexa, what is the capital?
My brother said, is there a decent PC for $350 to $500? That budget is going to be very, very difficult to get into without like really searching the used market for hardware. So no, you wouldn't be getting anything new, but to say it's impossible would be a lie. That's just a very difficult tier, and that's kind of why consoles exist. That $500 price point, it's kind of hard to get into a gaming PC with a keyboard, a mouse, and a monitor when you can just buy a console. Be done.
Yeah. And then as far as like the games you have access to, PCs are more expensive because of the parts, but also you just get access to more games.
Right.
So it's like you have Xbox off the bat, you have Steam obviously, and then PlayStation's already releasing a bunch of their exclusives. So like Ghost of Tsushima just got announced for PC. Which, if you haven't played that,
you're the subject.
Don't we get tired standing? No. I'm an
We're
American.
and we are allowed to sit whenever. I'm not forcing him to.
I'm gonna sit.
I stand all day building computers, but I'm
Okay,
used
what
to it.
type of trivia? Should we just do like gaming trivia?
Gaming trivia.
I feel like
Safe. I'm sure people would be into that.
first piece of trivia. Where was Halo Combat Evolved revealed?
Halo Combat Evolved revealed.
Why is he no one? I've been asking the same question about myself.
Why is he no one? He is a someone. You are a someone. Don't let them tell you anything
It's
different.
okay. I'm fine with your moms. Okay. Okay.
You asked for this.
That's where Halo got revealed. Okay, so he's not getting a hat.
You didn't want to win
Los
the free
Angeles,
things.
no.
He is new guy. Yes, we have new
Macworld
guy.
Conference. There we go.
Why did my thing just go flying?
Beautiful. Somebody knows.
Who's the somebody?
Dark
Senshi. You were the first to.
Hell yeah.
Will says he looked it up. That means he looked it up faster than you could.
I need to put a timer on the next one. I'm still giving him the hat.
If no one can out cheat the guy cheating, then I don't know.
Office Space to PC. That's funny. Have you seen Office Space?
Not in a long, long time.
Oh, Office Space is good.
Plenty of shit though. I thought we couldn't cheat. No, I would prefer you didn't, and I would like to assume that he didn't.
You snooze, you lose. What can I say?
There we go.
I already
But that is the
announced them.
case.
So with the giveaways, if I said you won, I'm gonna write your name down, and then you need to go on Discord, and you need to message. What was Trogdor's handle on there?
Yeah, so Dark Senshi, if you do ! Discord, or if you see in our Twitch thing our Discord link, feel free to pop in there and message Trogdor, Trogdor. You should be at like the top right of the names on our Discord. Just DM him and say that you won. What did you win?
He won a hat.
You won a hat.
Yeah, you won a hat.
And then you can specify if you want the dad hat or the trucker hat. Up to you.
So yeah, it was Macworld Conference. Trogdor Smith is who you get a message.
Yep.
If you win something today.
What's the best budget pre-built, ready to ship for someone who wants to stream? If you want a single PC to stream and play games, something with a 4070 would be a fantastic option. A good CPU to pair with that 4070 would be like a 14th Gen i5 if you're a little more on a budget, and if you can spend a little more getting into an i7, would do you wonders.
What's some upcoming games you guys are interested in? Like 2024. I don't care about anything past this year.
New follower, Bad Hive Illustration. How's it going? Can you hand me the bag of zip ties on that card?
Yo.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Who's the youngest guy you guys hired so far?
Uh,
I think it's one of the builders, right?
probably one of the builders.
If not, it's me. I'm 22, so.
Above 18, younger than drinking age.
Who am I messaging again? Trogdor Smith on Discord. Y'all should start a Florida and Michigan branch. I'd work at either. Talk
Maybe
to
one
Zach.
day. Yeah, talk to our boss. I'm not quite on the business development
for
side of
me.
things.
Yeah.
I do enough.
Quite literally, I just work here.
I do.
Playing Skyrim for 3 years. You've been playing it, or you're committed to playing it for 3 years?
I'm contractually signed to 3 years of,
Honestly,
of Skyrim
with the
right now.
modding community for that game, you have 3 years worth of content.
That's true.
Can you get an $800 PC that's actually decent for Fortnite?
Yes. $800 would be like your entry into good PC gaming where you're not having to sacrifice by buying some used hardware, in my opinion. We do have some ready to ships on our website at metapcs.com. Those are ready to go at their current specs, like quite literally built, QC'd, and just need to leave. If you want to check out some of those. What did I walk over here for?
I don't know what you walked over there for.
I walked over here because I was answering that question, and I just had a stroke and forgot what I was doing.
Just turned 17, want to start working with you guys, but I live 45 minutes away. I live an hour away. Nerd.
Just take some commitment.
Yeah, it's a fun job. I love this place, though. I have a spare laptop with a 3050 i5-12. Crypto mining on it be profitable, or will it kill the laptop?
Will crypto mining on it be profitable?
Yeah, until it kills it.
As long as we're not including the value of the laptop and the money that needs to be made, I'm sure you can make some money. I don't think you'll make your money back to pay for the laptop it's on, but you'll make some money.
What's the most expensive build you guys ever did?
20, close to around 20 grand, maybe more. And that was like a custom like hand Cerakote job with like a two-tone thing saying, OMG, the music is so loud. Let's probably fix that.
You should have turned it up.
I should
He was
have.
like, what?
I should
I
have.
thought it was quiet. I can
Not even
barely
quiet at
hear
first.
it.
Was the music really loud for everyone else? We are happy to make audio changes as needed. It's not
Not
loud.
loud.
Okay.
He's talking about the gifted, not the normal one.
Oh, yeah. So the alerts are, I'm very professional at streaming, as you can tell.
Don't say anything about this, but Freddy Fazbear, Skibbity Rizzler, Ohio boss hat. Hard.
What the?
You ain't no Livy Dunn, bro. Don't come in here with that.
What PC are you currently building right now? We're building a 14900K 4080 Super with 96 gigs of memory. Pretty beast of a system.
Senshi, are you still in here?
I need a PC for gaming, Valorant streaming. I have 5,501K. I want to get a PC from you. What do you guys recommend? Like I was just saying, for PC, for streaming and playing games, anything with a 4070, 4070 Ti, or a 4070 Super. It has dual NVENC encoders, so it lets you stream and play games on the same GPU without really like diminishing the performance. Very, very good card for not having to worry about two separate computers when you dual stream. Simplifies it a lot. But to justify the system to go around the 4070 Ti, you're definitely in like the $1,500 range plus some.
We are in fact giving away the Meta PC hat. I would have to think of another piece of trivia is the word. And I'm gonna put it on a timer this time. That way it's
4?
gonna be harder. What's up?
Trivia. Oh, timer for the trivia answer?
Yeah, timer for the trivia answer so we don't have people looking stuff up. It's gonna go like 30 seconds for every piece of trivia if you don't answer in 30 seconds.
That's true, and then we just have to go to the next question if nobody answers within
yeah.
that time, because then they're given, yeah.
It'll be really funny.
I'm all for it. You just gotta have like a quick lineup of...
I think we're gonna stay in gaming.
Have you guys ever been on the YouTube channel? I'm sure I have plenty of times. Tanner
I
is
haven't.
on the other side of the camera.
I might be in a video coming up soon. So, because we have a I'm not gonna say anything about that video.
Yeah, we've got content.
we got a YouTube video.
we
coming out
we
soon.
got videos and stuff. Holy
So-
case, yes.
Holy
This is the
case.
Behemoth. This is the XL Evo. Way too much case. I mean, they're super easy to build in, but it's just so much like wires and stuff, and like, I don't know. This case is just absurd. Does not need to be so extra.
I'm prepared to get the hat. Let me look up a piece of trivia for you.
Do you guys do PC tune-ups? If you're local to our showroom, you're more than welcome to bring in your existing PC for like repairs and tune-ups. But otherwise, we don't have a ship-in program just yet for that stuff. We're also more scared to have people ship their computers to us than anything. They're gonna try putting their computer in a shoebox and slap a UPS label on it, and they're gonna be like, "Fix it, please!" And it's gonna show up more broken than it was when it left.
Yeah.
So there's a recipe for that. We just gotta figure it out.
Okay. I got this. The director Neil Blomkamp directed some trailers for a video game. Does anybody know what video game it was? And I'm gonna start our timer. It's gonna be 23 seconds.
Should already be like 20 seconds.
23 seconds.
23 seconds on the clock.
Far Cry 3,
GTA 5,
GTA 5,
off the grid.
Off the Grid. Got 10 seconds. Let's see if anybody knows it. Riders Republic. No, it's an older game, like 2000s.
Oh,
That just gave me a flashback to waking up this morning.
yeah, that hurt. That really hurt.
Okay, last chance. Does anybody know the answer at all? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halo. Will Bronner got it. I feel like you looked it up, but I'm going to give you the hat.
I think he was the one joking about. Oh, I don't know.
Do you know which Halo?
Yeah,
There's a lot of,
To actually-
of live action Halos.
10 seconds. What Halo?
What Halo? Dark Senshi said Halo 3. And no, it's not Combat Evolved, but I did say I was going to give him the hat before he said no.
That's true. That's true. He
I
got
guess
that.
I'm not like really hardballing these giveaways.
No, he's not a very.
Okay. Will, if you want the hat, again, message Trogdor Smith on Discord.
Clackety says, I mainly use a laptop for gaming when there's a setup with 4090 Ti and i9 13th gen 64 gig memory 3050 laptop. They both collectively cost me $80,000. Huh. I feel like you should be using the 4090 and the i9. Yeah, exactly, Virgie. If you got the 4090 Ti, somehow, use that.
Okay, cool.
Mine doesn't pay as anymore. Yeah, you really the compute power very quickly scaled past a singular consumer graphics card. That's why in like the mining days you saw like mining racks of like a dozen cards at a time, because you needed a dozen cards at a time times however many racks to actually make X amount of money. There was a time where you could just leave your computer on overnight and it would be running like crypto whatever
Oh shit. Okay.
hash rate things, whatever the hell they call it, and you would be able to actually make some money off of it, but not anymore. Ronnie Ross, that's the Avatar PC build winner.
Really? Hey,
He's-
hey. Everybody's got a price, buddy.
Everybody has got a price. Someone's coming for that PC of yours.
Fun fact about me: I'm the biggest Avatar fan ever. I saw somebody say Halo 2. Neil Blomkamp directed Halo 3 ads, the Believe ads, and Halo Landfall. They're some of the best video game trailers like ever made. So, I know that's like 5 minutes ago, but I'm still stuck on this.
Hey guys, nonsense, what's up?
My cousin bought a Skytech PC. Good for them.
Uh-huh. We are not the only ones in this space.
Will the Leon Lee LCD fans work with a height Y70 touch with DDR5 3000 hertz and then a 4090.
Well, the mainly LCD fans work with the Height
Yeah.
Y70 Touch.
You read that.
The reason that might not work is because depending on what motherboard you have, you need both a front panel USB. How many would you need actually? So you need the fan controller for the LCD fans. Those are the TL fans. And if you don't have all TL fans, you'll have 2 fan controllers plus the case that all need front panel USBs to go to the motherboard. Most boards only have 1, maybe 2. And if you need 3, you have to split them, and most splitters won't work for what you need, so it might make things tricky. We had a similar issue. Everything needs a front panel USB to get signal for its software, and not everything can actually plug in because you only have 2. Historically, you didn't need a million of those until people started throwing like screens and stuff in computers.
I love my Avatar PC. Yeah, I do too. What's the price? What's the price? Who is Noob Assistant number 1? I guess that's my name. Every time I come on stream, Noob Assistant number 1.
I'm also ID card boy, so at least you have room to grow.
Stackman 1973.
Who's been around
Favorite
and knows
Avatar
better than to call me ID boy, ID card boy, but here we are.
How much for a dad hat? Are those on the site?
I don't think we have them listed for sale just yet.
No.
I don't think we have a merch segment of the website.
I should do a history question. No, I don't think I will. I'm gonna figure out some questions later on for these.
Favorite Avatar character?
Let's
Ask Cam Rule Gaming. Games.
see. Do you remember Avatar?
I watched the second one recently-ish.
You've never seen the first one?
No, I saw the first
Oh,
one. But
okay.
if you're gonna like pick a character from something, at least I've seen the second one recently, so there's
Yeah.
hope.
I like the little kid from the second one, Took. She's funny.
Yeah.
She just says funny things the whole movie.
Was she the weird one that kind of like got in touch with like the nature things in the ocean?
No,
Which
she
one was
wasn't
that?
the horse girl.
Yeah, yeah. She is a horse
She
chick.
is a horse girl. Like
She's
you're
an Avatar
in
horse
middle school,
chick.
high school, and she's like smelling the grass. She's like, it's
in-
nature.
She's in the 4-H.
No,
what is it called?
that's Kiri. She's in the 4-H
Is
club.
that what it's called?
She runs barrels. Never saw the second one yet, sadly. It's really good.
It is pretty good. Visually,
It's
it's an
okay.
incredible movie
Everyone
too.
calls me the IT rest home guy.
The IT crystal guy.
Favorite game? Halo 2.
Did I do a stupid?
I don't have one. I have like 5.
God damn it.
Halo 2, The Last of Us is always a good one.
Ooh, The Last of Us is cool.
The bear dude, that's actually, that reminds me of Glorious Bastards, honestly.
Bears are great.
Red Dead 2, Ghost of Tsushima. I love Halo. It's literally the best thing ever. It's my favorite thing. It's the only reason I ever did like videography or anything like that. You guys be making a merch store. Would love to buy some Meta t-shirts and hoodies.
Yes, that's kind of something I have on the back burner is getting merch and stuff, getting like mouse pads and things made. We're pushing a lot of case prints right now, and a lot of that design and artwork that we're collaborating on will translate over to some merch and other products in time.
Favorite game, tie between Civ series games and the Wasteland series. Those are the only acceptable answers, kids. Is it okay if I say Fallout? Fallout 3 is like one of my favorite games ever. Like, I don't have a personality without that game. As far as Civilization goes, I used to play that with my dad. That's a good series. And then Wasteland. Did you see the Wasteland devs are doing third-person RPG called, what was it called again? Clockwork Revolution. That's what it was.
As much as I wish I knew things about games, it's hard to get me excited about gaming.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is that?
I feel like I've gotten less and less time to enjoy games.
I feel
The
that.
more and more I've had like the actual setup and like the gaming PC and stuff to enjoy it,
Yeah.
the time spent is now minimal.
Game looks amazing on 4K and ultra settings.
Awesome.
What game?
Hoping he means Avatar. With an Avatar
Avatar?
PC.
Been playing The Last of Us Part 1 remake lately, and it looks gorgeous. Depending on your tastes, I would say never touch the second one, depending on what you're open to.
The story of it is.
I've grown to love it over the years, but does Meta PC have the 4070 Super in white?
Do we have? I can't read that from here. I don't know. We have some GPUs in white. There's a good chance if you reach out on our website, there's Drew there. He's usually in our chat as well. He'd be able to help you as far as availability on white GPUs. Or we can also do a special request and we can find one for you if we don't currently stock it. It'll just take a little bit longer.
Trog won't respond. I'll cover it, bro. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's working right now.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
He will respond. He's just busy helping people in the showroom right now.
Big Barney said Avatar. Of course. Of course the Avatar PC runs Avatar beautifully.
Better be.
What's the number?
What's the number? How
Give him
much?
time. Yeah, exactly.
Quantos pesos.
Just give Trog a couple minutes.
The one of
He'll
a
get
kind.
it. He'll get to it at some point today. But you'll get your hat. I'll make sure. I'll talk to him if I have to. It's a big ass case. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We love Leanly cases, obviously. Everyone loves Leanly cases. But I think collectively, all of the builders here don't enjoy working in this case just because it's that cumbersome. Like, it does not need to be, like, it's such a waste of space. It doesn't give you more space to do things. It just gives you space.
I have special request: a steak fajita, beans, and some hot salsa. Sir, this is an Arby's? What?
Yeah, we don't. Unless you're serving up some food, I'm not.
Yeah, no. I got some popcorn back there, but
That's true. We do have popcorn. If you want to stop by our showroom and get some popcorn.
I thought you had the meats. Yeah, I don't have fajita meat. It's Arby's.
Yeah, fajita, not the same.
Would you rather bathe in peanut butter or go to Russia and ride a bear? Is the bear being friendly? Then yes. I would absolutely love to ride a bear.
I think regardless, I just would want to go to Russia and ride a bear. Is that weird?
Yeah, does that mean public relations with Russia are better again?
Is that weird? I'd be totally down.
You guys remember the KFC PC? There was a KFC PC?
There was a KFC PC. There
I
was
love that.
also a Whataburger, whatever the place is called. Gaming PC that somebody made. It was very elaborate.
Army of Two 40th Day is my favorite game. I haven't heard anybody talk about Army of Two in years,
I am not
but
familiar.
I've heard amazing things. I miss having like really well-made co-op games from like the 360 era, and we're only seeing like the beginning of that coming back and like a resurgence with like Lethal Company and Helldivers and
I miss Spec Ops missions in Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
Yes.
The one
I
where you had
feel
to sit in the cabin in the trees and there's a juggernauts that come by. I
Yes.
remember that actually was scary. Like,
Yes. I think that those missions are like the gateway into like milsim gaming.
they are.
like
That's absolutely why I enjoyed them so much.
to like 10 years old playing Call of Duty.
Well,
and
because I
then-
grew up playing like Splinter Cell and Rainbow
Yeah.
Sixes on like the GameCube, and then playing games like Modern Warfare and
Yeah.
like Spec Ops.
all of a sudden you're in the middle of Metal Gear Solid 5 and you don't know what is going on at all. 10 years old playing Call of Duty. 15 years later, you just got off work and you're opening a Drewski video. Yeah. We sponsor Drewski. We love Drewski.
We do work with Drewski. We love him.
Survival in Modern Warfare 3 was a lot of fun. Yes, it was. I played that on the Wii, believe it or not, and I still had fun.
Was Survival the same thing as Spec Ops?
No, it was sort of like Spec Ops. It was like essentially zombies got really popular. So Infinity
okay.
Ward was like, hey, we're just going to throw a bunch of enemies at you. And it was like zombies that shoot at you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What kind of? Don't know, bro.
What kind of computer? The gaming kind.
The gaming kind. Is buying a gaming PC piece by piece a good idea if you don't have enough money at one time?
Sure, if you're conscious of what parts are like at a good deal at the time, you can kind of
Yeah.
go piece by piece. You know that there's a good deal on a certain graphics card that day or a kit of memory for sure. But you just have to be on top of it, obviously.
I grew up playing Super Mario Bros. 3 and Call of Duty World at War. I was 5 when I started playing World at War. Dude, I played World at War Zombies with my friend when I was like 6, and I think I went home and like wanted to cry. I was so scared of that game when I was little.
Zombies was the thing, my friends and I growing up. After Spec Ops, that's what it evolved.
Yeah. Does anybody here know COD Zombies lore?
Yes.
You do?
The Zombie Chronicles?
Yeah.
All of it.
I love it. I love it. Let's do trivia on zombies. Joke. I don't think a lot of people will know. W. Plane crashes on the border between the United States and Canada. Where do they bury the survivors? You don't bury survivors, bruh. Oldest one in the book.
That was funny because I wasn't even going to correct it. I was going to correct it as like you had just misspelt that or something. I'd be like,
Yeah.
well, they wouldn't have done that, obviously.
Yeah. Here, get some water. Need for Speed Underground 2. I hear everybody talking
Yeah.
about that game. It's just before my time.
That and then I also never got into racing games. Like Forza's never played them. Osetta Corsa's never played them. Like we have a racing sim out there in the showroom. That's the only like racing game experience I've ever had.
I think Forza Horizon, if you want like something casual, that's what I played. That was like my racing game. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition on PSP was the one. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I switched over from playing Forza Horizon because I like VR. I have a Vive, and one of my favorite things in VR is doing like jet simulators. VTOL VR is like my favorite thing. Just racing with people.
That's sick.
So much fun. Wolf Nation Gaming is back. He wanted to let us know.
What's up?
Let's go.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna find another piece of trivia.
Do it.
Let's see what we got. Spoiler alert, the answer's Halo.
It's always Halo.
It's always Halo. The answer's always been Halo.
See, this right here is why we don't like the Evo XL. Why I haven't added any wires to this, or there's so many just off the case. All these need a home, and this alone takes time. We'll be here for a minute.
I'm gonna do something Fallout.
Do it.
Who here in chat is familiar with Fallout? I'm not gonna ask a question if you guys don't know Fallout.
I'm sure there's some.
They're doing the TV show too, which like actually looks solid.
They could do so much with that if they don't screw it up.
Halo 3 and Reach was OG. Yeah. Halo Reach is like the reason I'm a creative person. I watched a trailer called Delivering Hope, and it's a transformative experience in my mind.
Stackman in chat reminding us that he's old. It's just F-14 Tomcats
Back
on
in
a
the day, we
Commodore
had really
64.
cool flights, F-14 Combat. Yeah.
And the original Microsoft Flight Simulator.
That thing was like revolutionary though, the original Microsoft
Oh,
Flight
yeah.
Sim. I can't play many games because I don't have a PC. Cloud gaming.
Cloud gaming is
Cloud gaming is a possibility.
there's a possibility if you have good internet, but weirdly not a gaming PC.
I like Fallout's cousin, Wasteland. Okay,
Huh.
here's our trivia.
I don't know much
No,
about
I'm
that.
just kidding. I've been meaning to play Wasteland because I know it's made by the former devs of Fallout. A bunch of people that came from, I want to say it's Black Isle. I want to say Black Isle made the OG Fallout and the old Obsidian team, and that's what the devs for Wasteland are. 2-minute silence for Technoblade. Yes.
Let's have a look at the chat in a minute. Hi friends, little floating head, that's Drew. That is our
Okay.
sales guy. He is more
up,
than
Drew?
helpful for every single customer of ours. Here to help and answer any questions. We have Tanner here today. We're kind of switching up a little bit. I'm building a system. Tanner is entertaining. Connor is on strike still.
I'm failing at entertaining. Apparently,
doing a fantastic
I'm
job.
I'm assistant number 1, according to one of the guys in chat. Is overclocking and undervolting a 3070 Ti good or bad? Or is it a good or bad idea?
I don't think you will notice a whole lot of performance.
There's your answer.
Not worth possibly breaking.
When someone asks for a free PC, cloud gaming.
That should be our go-to.
That is our go-to now. I'm
That's
just gonna
officially
say
the go-to.
because it's sort of becoming viable now.
What you know about these wires?
This camera is in the middle of chat.
Yeah, if you need a... We could switch sides if it's easier.
You're doing a great red shirt guy without a red shirt. I don't get this joke. Who's red shirt guy?
We have a blue shirt guy.
Blue shirt guy.
That's usually Connor. He is a... Usually
Chris
he's all
was
about...
the newest guy for a long time.
I know, and now I've
we
introduced like 4 new people since me on stream.
Dude, I'll talk
Maybe
about
5?
video games all day.
I mean, hell, there's people I started
made-
streaming with that don't even work here anymore.
Gotta head back into work. Have a great day, everyone.
Nah, you don't gotta work. Just watch our stream.
Nah, just watch our stream. Wasteland original and updated version is unplayable in today's standards, but Wasteland 2 and 3, cultural reference masterpieces. The original Fallout was
Cultural
inspired by the original
reference.
Wasteland.
Masterpieces.
Which
they
one's
say.
getting a TV show? That's all I'm saying.
Which one could be live actions and not bad?
Yeah, that's the question. I'm not reading that. There's a long message in there, and I'm not
True
reading
story.
that. True story.
That's sick, dude.
I think I'm the guy with least PC build knowledge here. Yeah, same, buddy. Same.
That's the fun of it, though.
I learned so much here. It's so much fun. Wasteland 2 and 3 could be shows and better than Fallout. I believe it. I have some friends that play Wasteland, and I'm going to be getting into it soon.
What else we got here? We got a front panel USB 3. As well.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Cable, would you like to cooperate?
Okay. I wonder if some people know this.
Same
What did he
person
say?
that said
What
they
did he
ran
say?
over a
What did he
person.
say this time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't endorse this.
Nope.
Nope.
So they're not meta endorsed.
No room here.
Does internet directly affect FPS?
Clackety seems
No,
like a
but
chill
it will
person.
attribute to a different type of lag that'll probably feel sometimes like performance lag.
Okay, I got a piece of trivia for the candy.
Everybody get ready for trivia. This is your warning
Okay.
to be present.
I'm going to give 30 seconds once I ask the question. And we're going to stop it there. If I don't see an answer that's correct in 30 seconds, then I'm just going to move on to the next question.
Yep.
Are those 2 PSU brackets, or is there another one? There's the
Those
other
are
one on
hard
hard drive.
drive bays, so those will be for our 2.5-inch drives and the 3.5.
And then this, we just finished this up with Luca.
Okay, I feel like this is an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
So the creators of Fortnite own one of the biggest game engines in gaming. Does anybody know what engine it is? Just drop my phone. Okay, I got an answer already. Bipo built. It's the first one I saw.
Bipo.
Bipo.
Let's go.
Depends the day you come in. It's usually kind of a
And then Bipo, if you want your candy, you got to message Trogdor Smith on the Discord.
Yeah.
You guys actually just stream your builds? Yeah, some of
Yeah,
them.
so we stream once a week, maybe eventually more. These are usually either just showcase products that were sent to us by vendors to basically build and configure future systems, or these are current customer builds like this one right here. This was configured on our website. I just pulled it from the cage and I'm assembling it here for all of you.
Reflex, you weren't robbed. Look at the chat. He's above you. There's another chance. There's another candy. All depends. What's some games you guys like? If there was a series you'd want to see revived, what would you want to see revived? And Stackman, do not say Wasteland.
I'm sad the Tom Clancy games weren't as good as they used to be. But by now I don't care because they made
That's
so damn many.
Understatement. Not as good as they used to be is such an understatement. Look at Siege. It looks completely different.
Well, Siege is not only like different, but like the game itself just isn't what Rainbow Six used to be.
You ready to give some things away?
Yeah, we have one candy bag, and I got a list of people for you.
Sweet. Already got one Discord.
Yeah. Caesar Splinter Cell was my absolute favorite one. I remember putting blankets over the windows in my living room because Splinter Cell was such a dark game that any light bleed from the window
Yeah.
on the TV, I could not see the enemy. It was like such a weird grainy green color the entire time.
Jack and Daxter. I haven't played it, but that's real. Like that's so real because so many people want it. Team Fortress 2 is what I want revived. I think it's free on Steam, so there's a player
see that.
base. A very
TF2
hacked
still
player
has-
base.
TF2's still alive.
I hear HR in the background.
Yeah, that was HR.
Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter. Yep. I haven't played Sly Cooper. Uncharted. I think Uncharted is perfect where it left off.
What, without Tom Holland?
Without Tom Holland, yeah, real. I feel bad for him because he would have been such a good person to play Nathan Drake, in like 5 years from now.
Yeah.
So, I saw somebody say Left 4 Dead. I agree. They did the same studio did Back 4 Blood. I don't know if you saw that, but Back 4 Blood is pretty good. Humanity. It is not it is regular candy.
It is like it's like the Airhead like sour strip belt candy. It's like
Yeah.
sour.
Or like sour punch straws.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to sour punch straws.
You told me that earlier. I had no
Yeah.
idea that sour
Dude,
punch
they're
straws weren't a
gone.
thing.
I was playing games the other night with friends, and I was like, yo, these are like sour punch straws. And they're like, yeah, I love those. And then I look at them, I look them up, and it's gone. They like canceled it in 2021.
Yeah, I had no idea because they were so good.
Yeah, I know. There's like ultimate movie snack.
Those were the go-to.
Yeah, we do straight, and then we do all of our short form and long form here, and then
Can I still win even though I won a hat? Nah.
Probably not.
We're gonna give it to somebody else.
There's enough people here. We'll give everybody a chance.
Yeah.
gotta be a differentiator, right? Like, there's a billion.
If you haven't played Uncharted, I find Uncharted was fine without the background of the game to flavor it. It's sour.
It is very sour.
It is sour.
It's quite sour.
Yeah.
They nailed the sourness.
They nailed the sourness in the movie. The ending of the fourth game is just perfect. Like I don't know if I want another one after that. Maybe like a spin-off with his brother or like some of the characters in the Lost Legacy game. That'd be cool. Is Zach giving a tour? Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Lost Planet is another one. I don't know Lost Planet. Clackety for sure. 1,000 Days was hardcore.
Wow, I've wrangled all of the cables that come with the case. I have yet to add a single one from anything else. Thank you, Lee and Lee. I have had so much fun.
The Division, I think they just announced a Division 3. So, because the second one did really well for Ubisoft, and Massive Games, I think it's Massive Games, they're making Star Wars Outlaws, and then they're doing Division 3 after that. They like
Oh, that's
announced
good.
it on a Twitter post of all
Who
things.
made the
instead of-
original Division?
I think it's the same like dev. It's been the same dev like the whole time.
Is it Naughty Dog?
Thanks for the follow, Maple Sip. Maple Sip. Uncharted movie is fire. I wouldn't know because I didn't watch it. I just saw the clips and I went.
Fire.
If you're not treating your video game adaptation like it's like,
would you
like
describe the
creators-
Uncharted movie as fire or
Which movie?
the
Uncharted?
Uncharted
Yeah.
movie?
You really need to enunciate the charted, because it sounded like you said encharted.
Uncharted.
No.
No,
No.
doesn't quite hit it. See.
If you want an example of my
Wasn't-
standard for
Wasn't
video
there a
game
short
adaptation,
with Nathan Fillion?
Yeah, the short is better.
The
than
short
the
was
movie.
really good.
The short
Hey,
is like a.
What the?
You want? Hey, glad we have our Camera host.
Yep.
Hey, with a follow Schmitty.
That's a very appropriate name.
The rate limits bypasser. I can't see.
Jeez. Kick chat has arrived.
Kick chat has
Kick chat has entered the chat.
Hello, is this a gay channel?
Kick chat has entered.
Wow.
We've figured out what my name is. It's assistant number 1. Even though I announced my name at the beginning of the stream.
They're like irrelevant.
Irrelevant. You are red shirt man.
Irrelevant. Noob assistant number 2, sorry.
How big is the graphic card for this PC?
How big is the graphics card?
That big.
You tell me. Feel free to unbox that as we get
Okay.
moving along things. That one is cool. We'll talk about it a little bit. It's got some things and
Is there
stuff
still
to
tape
it.
on this? No, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get some more fans going here.
Hey guys, welcome to my unboxing video.
The most amount of time played on a game, and what is it for you?
How do you
most amount of time
unshart?
played on a game, and what is it?
How do you unshart yourself? That's the
What
only
would-
way.
What would be the most time you have in a game? You go first.
I
I'm
don't want
still
to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it? Is it Tarkov?
Yes, can I have all those fans, please?
Yes.
Can I have all those
Yes,
fans,
it is
please?
Tarkov.
This is not a fan.
I'm sorry. I thought you pointed at this. I was focusing on 2 things at once.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
The size of graphics card, of course. Yeah, no, I've played a lot of Tarkov in my life. Pretty much for the last 5 years.
Holy shit. That's a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I just started playing in the
Oh,
last
is our
2
audio
years.
coming back? Hold on. It is playing back through our TV.
Hmm.
Why is that happening?
I love that. I have 7K hours in Tarkov.
Oh, okay,
Is
I
that
don't feel
more or
as
less
bad
than
anymore. Yeah, no, I got 4, so I don't feel as bad.
Okay. I don't know how many hours I have in Tarkov. I know that I no-lifed it all of 2022. And I'd say the most amount of hours I have. I had an injury in high school and I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't get up and walk. So I played Sea of Thieves on launch for probably like thousands of hours that year. Mystery. I can't read that, bro.
What was it? Oh, because with the streams in the background.
No,
I was
I'm
like,
not
so
still
on.
in high school. I'm 22, Stackman.
Just a wee child.
Just the wee child. Opinion on both Top Gun movies. The first one is good. It's
I like
not
it.
as good as some people make it say
No.
or make it seem.
I feel like it's one of those
Because-
Independence Day movies, though, that if you saw it back in, like, what, the 80s? When did it come out? 80s, 90s?
I think it's like Star Wars, where like if you didn't watch it when you were younger, it's not as good as like
Right.
some people say. It's
People-
a really good movie.
People
don't
that
get me
saw
wrong.
it in person when it came out in theaters, I'm sure that was quite the badass movie.
Wow, I have underwear older than you. That's kind of gross.
Please, please eliminate.
But yeah, no. Top Gun 1 is iconic. Like I love it, but it's also not like a like oh this is cinema. This is one of the greatest movies ever made. Top Gun 2 on the other hand, that is like a technical achievement.
Yeah. Very badass scenes.
Also, I need Tanner to do a Kermit impression. He almost did. Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. And I just wanted to say that I am a legal adult. I am allowed to be here. I'm here on my own will.
Well, I want you to
There's
know that the only
nobody-
clip coming out of this stream is you now.
I'm here. I'm not being held against my own will.
Yes, he is.
Jordan Peterson has arrived.
Oh, no.
That's funny because we're just making
We
Jordan
were
Peterson
just
jokes
talking
before
about
stream, dude. We're just sitting there cracking jokes with Zach. I saw Stackman say something, and now they're gonna ruin it all with Top Gun 3. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I mean, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I will not doubt Tom Cruise. He's an amazing at making movies.
Mhm.
He's great,
I want the next Mission Impossible.
dude.
The next part
cliffhanger.
of the other one. Yeah, it's a good cliffhanger.
That it was like
It's a good movie.
a couple weeks back to back. I went and saw Top Gun, and then I saw Spider-Verse 2.
Ooh.
And both of them had the most insane cliffhangers. Or not Top Gun, Mission Impossible. But both of them had some crazy cliffhangers at the end of it. It's okay. NA2. Nobody Assistant 2. I was building PCs when I was in high school in the early 90s.
NA2. I like that. I get a little name tag that just says NA2 on it.
Do you still believe in Y2K?
It's never too late.
It's never too late. It might happen this year.
It's Y2K, and for 2000, and it can be any day now.
Yeah. Do you build PCs with 4090s? Yeah.
We absolutely do. Most of them are water cooled, and they're in my world over in the corner over there.
If you guys are seeking for a gun or mafia movie, I would recommend. I don't know what that is. That's an acronym, or is that actually the title of the movie? I'm looking that up. I'm looking that up.
Well, motherboard is in this build. This is the Z790 Dark Hero. This is the new 14th gen Hero revision. Very pretty board. I can give you guys a
Oh,
little
that's like actually the name of the movie. That's
spin
actually
around in
kind
a
of
second.
fire.
What kind of movie is it?
It's
Oh, I guess he said it was like a gun mafia movie, I guess. That makes sense.
like a gun mafia movie, like an action
that
movie.
would check out.
What motherboard is in this build?
Dark Hero.
Dark Hero.
All the edgy gaming things.
I'm gonna have to check out KGF. It looks like it's. I could be incorrect here. It looks Bollywood.
Okay, what?
It looks like it's Bollywood.
Yep.
Bollywood is fire though. It's actually so good. Panic of Y2K actually prevented the major glitches that could have happened. I was a young MCSC in 1999 and I was applying BIOS patches like a back then.
It's badass.
His name is not Assistant 2, his name is Tana. Tana.
Tana.
I have so many nicknames around here.
Tannerite.
Tannerite. That's the only nickname actually.
That's immediately how I was never going to forget your name. Tannerite.
Tannerite. Dark Hero. Sounds like the name of a villain from a movie. Yeah.
I just looked at Dark Hero. That motherboard a lot of money? Yes. This is definitely one of the highest end Z790 boards out there. There are more expensive, obviously, because there always can be, but to be still slightly practical, this is about it. And I slightly, very loosely. This is like a $600 motherboard.
Ooh.
Motherboards do not need to be $600, but they can be.
No. I don't know much, but I know I may not be your smart man.
Well, you ain't got it like that?
I don't gotta like that. I don't gotta like that price tag. Okay. You know what I'm excited for? They're doing the Battlefront games again.
I heard.
I'm going to go crazy that day.
I would love to get back into Battlefront.
We're not going to talk about the NZXT Kraken. Sounds like a terrifying version of Godzilla.
Yeah, NZXT's coolers, like the LS720, the equivalent of this, is called the Kraken
That's cool.
from NZXT. There's a lot of naming schemes in the PC industry that are very silly.
What did you guys do before you worked at Meta?
I did this.
You did this. I've worked everywhere. But I do videography mainly. So right before Meta, I was doing freelance. I was doing videography at a couple other companies. I worked fast food in high school that I'm not in anymore.
We graduated.
Yeah, we graduated.
We got that GED.
Almost 6 years, or I'm sorry, almost 5 years ago. Freelance is like when you don't work for a company.
Yep.
Essentially.
Self-employed.
Self-employed.
Same.
Yeah.
I was doing this that you guys are watching me do right now, self-employed before this. You were doing videography, self-employed before this.
Yep. worked in another PC company, and before that I worked at Zoomies. How is working at Zoomies? Are you live in Phoenix? Yes, we are live in Phoenix.
Yes.
Welcome back to stream. We are live in Phoenix.
Where the weather is not ideal. It's
That's
rainy
a lot.
today.
That's a paragraph right there.
Why are there so many motherboards that there's too many ways to answer that question. I don't know how to say your name. FLC Gyms. There's too many answers for that. If you're going AMD, of course you have like AM5 has 2 different motherboards that are great options, whether you're going for X670 or B650. Intel is the same thing, where you have Z overclockable boards, but you also have B normal series boards. Most people aren't going to overclock anyway, so you won't need the Z series. But some people do, and if you're putting a K series processor, then you need it. So there's too many different variables of why you would or wouldn't need an expensive motherboard, but most people probably don't.
Plunder Princess, I'm gonna need you all to stop giving me new people. Who's this guy? I'm red shirt assistant nobody number 1.
Don't ask where the red shirt came from.
Yeah.
'Cause
Thing 1, thing 2.
Thing 1,
Actually,
thing
he
2,
would be thing 1. He was here
assistant,
first.
assistant 1, assistant 2.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have a name. I am merely a.
I have the most
collage.
overkill AM5 motherboard, the Crosshair. Yeah, that Crosshair Extreme board is very, very cool. I love that one. I wanted the X670 as well for myself, but I still went tier lower, so I did the Asus TUF X670. Still more expensive than it needed to be, but it has more future proofing for my AM5 proc than a B650 would have. You know? $13,700K or $13,600K overkill for a B760M? Not necessarily overkill. I would say the 13700 might warrant a slightly better motherboard, but I don't see why you'd have any issue.
I'm like moving
I
around
know.
like this, trying to find the chat.
I wish we could like flip it.
What's the best?
Would it help if
NVIDIA
the whole
card?
TV just went to the right?
Honestly, yeah.
You want to just
Yeah.
roll it more to the right? Because I'll still be able to see it. Why does my gaming PC have frame skip while playing? I have an HP Pavilion. That might be why.
That might be why.
Depending on what's inside the HP Pavilion, it might not have like a dedicated graphics card. It might have an older gen processor. There's a lot of older hardware that could be inside of HP pre-builts, Dell pre-builts, pretty much any of them. They have such a date range. They could be a decade old or came out last week. Depends. All depends.
ID Card Boy and Noob Assistant number 2. Superhero computer building comic.
Mhm.
ID Card Boy's special power is PC building and NA2 is his fast food eating reward. Oh,
Someone's creating lore.
oh man.
Who's out here making lore for us?
I'm gonna. What is this? Okay. Created a brand new GPU and congratulations. I need to do the same. Favorite food? Like actually well done chicken parm is fire.
Yeah, really good, like authentic Italian.
Yeah, it's also really easy to make, so it means it's really easy to mess up.
That's true.
What time is it over in Arizona? It is 3:02 p.m.
Yeah, we'll be live probably about another hour or so.
It is rainy.
We usually stream for about a couple hours. Usually
Yeah, I'm
finish
gonna
a
go
system like this.
grab. I'm gonna go grab our mod real quick.
We have mods. They're just not present today.
More content now. Hurry, I'm ordering. I need to just not read that person's comments.
It's when you have to like half read it ahead in your head and then say it as you're reading it.
Are you glad you don't have to set your clocks this weekend? Is that what everybody else has to do? I never have to do that in Arizona.
It just doesn't apply to us for whatever reason. We just decided we just don't participate in daylight savings.
I was on a phone call. What did I miss?
All of the above.
Lots. World peace has been instated since you were gone.
There you go. Do we feed the
The
hungry
weirdo
yet?
does need to go. Can a mod hop on that?
One day.
One day. Someday.
One day, since they would like to leave, they may absolutely leave. You are more than welcome.
My favorite food is honestly the Deluxe McCrispy from McDonald's. That it does not endorse this. I honestly don't. I don't think I've had a Deluxe McCrispy. I'm a Chick-fil-A man.
I don't know the last time I went to McDonald's.
If I go to fast food.
Yeah.
We're
I'm a Wendy's or Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he's kind of slowly converting me into Wendy's. I say that, but I liked it
and
before.
I didn't even like Wendy's either. But from work, the most convenient place to get food at is a Wendy's.
Yeah, and
it's
then
like right there.
It's a Wendy's and a gas station, and there's no question on which one is the safer bet. Those quick trip hot dogs, they're gonna like end your life one day.
Yeah, they're probably not worth the risk.
You have UK in the Wendy's, or
Yeah, what now?
in
What?
the UK we have Wendy's. That's cool. Is the food just as bad as the UK's food there?
Wait.
Yes, I'm dissing UK food.
I thought you were
Is
gonna say
Wendy's
compared
UK food just as bad as UK food? At least Burger King isn't on the menu. The classic chicken sandwich from Burger King is actually okay. Everything else on there can go.
I can only think of their chicken nuggets.
How much is your cheapest PC?
I think right now it's at 800 to 1,000.
Ooh. Burger King fell off so hard, dude. They used to have the coolest toys when I was little too. Have you even had UK food? No, but it's my obligation as an American to say that it's bad. I once had KFC while I was in Kenya. That was good.
Damn.
Yeah. They
They're
had all
everywhere.
sorts of different crazy menu items. It was really good. The fries were better there.
The fries were better.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do they
were
fry
seasoned.
them differently?
They were like seasoned extra.
Ah.
By 1776 is a privilege, nay, a right. See, you get it. You get it. You understand. Okay, I didn't know it fell off in 2017. I just remember the Silver Surfer toy I got from Burger King after I saw the Fantastic Four Rise of the
God,
Silver
I
Surfer.
remember that.
And I thought it was the coolest thing. KFC in Jamaica is the best in the world. Honestly, most fast food chains I hear are better in other countries. I think they only use a few foods that are nice, but most of the food in the UK is so bad. I still need to try it. I want, like, if I ever go to the UK, I want to try all the food, like open mind and everything. Are you guys in the Discord server?
I am.
I think I need to join still, because I'm new.
Chris
You
Design
guys remember
should be there
Regular
somewhere.
Show? Yeah, I do. I need to watch it all the way through, but yes.
I had mixed feelings about the Regular Show growing up.
Really?
It was borderline too stupid.
I
But then again, I watched Chowder, and that like
Chowder's
there were
so
certain-
good though.
there were certain shows that like early Cartoon Network like were really stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're good though. I think by the time that Regular Show was airing, I was watching like I was like full into Clone Wars, like as it was airing. And then after that I just switched over to like watching a lot of live action TV. And then
Yeah.
towards the end of it, I think that was like when I got my first Xbox, because like growing up I didn't have any. I had a Wii, and I got an Xbox and Halo 4, and then it was kind of over.
Yeah, growing up I had older siblings, so we'd watch like a lot of the like Adult Swim stuff when I was
Yeah.
really little. So like Samurai Jack and Johnny Bravo and any of those shows,
Yeah.
and Adventure Bros, and like so many other weird things that were on TV that probably people my age are not watching a whole lot.
I've been meaning to watch Samurai Jack because I know everybody raves about it,
Uh huh.
but
Samurai
just
Jack is a
haven't
cool
gotten
one.
it. I want some Long John Silver's extra crumbs, dude. I can't go down the rabbit hole that is the Taco Bell and Long John Silver's merger, but I'm there with you. Favorite slam on UK food is they conquered countries to bring their spices back and use them.
That's why they ran out of
Oddly enough, the national food for the UK is chicken tikka masala or something like that. Having Chowder right next to Adventure Time was an experience.
Yeah.
I-
Chowder and Adventure Time. Do you remember Flapjack?
Yeah. Uncle Grandpa. Same when Ed, Edd, and Eddy ended with like, well,
Oh, that was such a good show.
off to Adult Swim.
My favorite like kid show growing up was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Hands down my
Okay.
favorite one.
I remember it so vaguely. I was so tiny. I don't remember. I was like watching Ben 10.
Yeah.
Speaking
Same
of
time.
Halo, Ben 10 was like amazing. I
love
loved
Ben 10.
that. I want to rewatch it. I tried like a year ago, and I was like, this is really for kids. I need to like
Yeah.
get into it. But apparently, I look like I'm in high school. So, speaking of Halo, are you guys watching the series? If so, what do you think? I watched maybe like an episode and a half when the first season premiered, and I was like, I'm like a diehard Halo fan. I read the books. Like when I didn't have an Xbox, I would like go to my friend's house and play it, and then go home and read the books. So I'm like a book fan first, and then I love the games. Some of them. Halo 5 is dog. But I won't watch it because I don't want the show to be made. Because it's so bad. I enjoyed food in Italy. That was top tier. Of course, it's Italy. The food is better than the people. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm
do you
just
remember
gonna get
that one?
everyone mad at us here.
Samurai Jack is peak. I need to watch it.
Samurai Jack is such a cool show.
What's your favorite food? And I will tell you if there's some food that is nice in the UK. Chicken parm, mac and cheese done right is just, it's like so simple and it's so good.
I grew up eating a lot of Spanish dishes, and I just like to imagine that your Spanish food probably isn't that great. I'm assuming you forgot Spain exists at some point.
I grew up, I was telling him earlier, I was like, I grew up because I grew up the first 3 years, like my dad was in the military, so we were in Hawaii. So we have Hawaiian food semi-regularly in my house.
Hawaiian food's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like such a cool spin-off of like Japanese, Chinese.
Yeah,
like
it's a
such
mixture
blend
of
stuff.
everything. It's so good. For every Last of Us and Twisted Metal show, there's a Halo and Borderlands. That's perfect. That's the absolute perfect version. Yeah, yeah. I saw that Rooster Teeth was going down. I might make a video about
saw
that.
that.
I might write a video about that.
A lot
for,
of people said.
socials.
Somewhere in that box is SATA cables, and I need to go find fan splitter cables.
Cider cables?
Let's see, fan splitters. The warehouse.
Reason ID card boy is trying to. He's trying to look busy at this point. Is it possible to get a job at Meta in the future? I'm sure Facebook's hiring. Kyle, hello.
Hey Drew, how are you, bud? Cool, man. Hello.
Let me know if you can hear me. I had to speed mute my mic.
I just had mine attached to the
Oh.
yeah. Cider cables. Somebody got that joke. I'm appreciating it.
Let's
Carl,
see what we got here.
beard guy.
SATA cables. Yeah, there has to be some adult
How
present,
big
right?
of a company is Meta PC? To the person that I was joking with earlier when I said you could get hired at Facebook, I'm sure they're going to be hiring at some point. Because Meta is growing.
We do post job, if you're local to the Phoenix, Arizona area, we do post job offerings just on like Indeed and anywhere else you would find like a job listing
Yeah.
when we are hiring, either for builds, tech support, all kinds of different things.
What tech YouTubers do you watch? I am a big VR person. I watch Thrill Seeker. So it's just specifically VR, but if you want to know about VR and like what games to get, what headsets to get, is it's Thrill Seeker. And then I'm sure you have your set of YouTubers.
Yeah, I grew up watching a lot more tech, like in the early days of me doing PC building. Now I definitely don't enjoy watching it now that I
Yeah.
do it as a job every day.
Yeah.
It's like I get to see the same amount of hardware as most of these YouTubers now do, which honestly my favorite fucking thing ever. But it's like you can only rewatch videos of someone else's reactions when you're
Yeah.
already going to get to react to it at some point or get to
That's-
play with it or get to work with the thing.
That's how I am with like my favorite like film and like video YouTubers is like I love Peter McKinnon, but I also
What's up?
what's up guys?
What's up?
But it's just like one of those things where it's like I don't feel like learning about the new camera. I just bought one.
You're right. I don't have that money.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's pretty. I didn't actually do those cables. I lied to you completely.
Okay, that's okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine. I'm used to it. 22 years of it. 22, everybody.
Hey, we got a raid from Muggs. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Thank you, thank you. Hugs from Mugs.
Hugs from Mugs.
And one of our influencers, creators, awesome fellow. Thank you, thank you. How was your stream, dude?
Stackman says, I tell ya, ever since MetaPC hired me, I have felt so much a part of the company. I'm new and I feel the same way. Can you describe using the Apple Vision Pro? I've never used it, but I will describe using it to you.
Can you describe what one looks like
put
while
it
they're
on.
using it?
I put it on, and then it was like a VR headset, and it said Apple.
And then it said Apple, and then I got sad.
And then
And then you looked at the price.
and then I looked at the price, and I woke up from my dream. As an editor, it sounds great, but it's just so expensive, dude.
Just like any other technology, it warrants more technology to be built around it than currently
Yeah.
exists. If you're going to put your entire workspace into VR, someone like Microsoft has to go and make their whole
Yeah.
workspace in VR. That's not like you can just open a Windows application and boom, it's formatted and it perfectly works how you want it to. I think a lot of it will have to come with, like, here's an actual reason, or a company that supports it, or a job that needs it, or, there'll be something.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like industry-specific stuff that I think would benefit.
I was hired as the mascot mainly because I am big, bearded, and have a cool emote.
Perfect.
Wait, who is Stackman?
I don't. Does not actually work here. First of all, Simon is our regular in chat. He works for us in spirit.
Currently, how many people work there, roughly?
Like more than 20.
More than 20. There you go. That's pretty rough. Anyone? I don't know what you mean, Clackety. Anyone here knows about the melody?
The melody.
The melody.
The song playing?
You don't know about the melody?
That one melody.
I'm sure if he's talking about the song, then that's you. It's on yo Spotify. More than 20, less than 20.5.
No, the song's ending. What was it? It was called Sun by... That's kanji. I don't know. Some Japanese artist.
Sorry. Favorite cartoon as a kid?
Favorite cartoon?
What would be my favorite cartoon as a kid?
I already said Foster's Home for Imaginary
I
Friends.
watch anime, so I technically watch cartoons now.
If we're counting anime, then Naruto, because I remember coming home
Okay.
from school every day and watching Naruto, and then eventually watching the entire series and Shippuden several times in my life.
I need to watch it. I need to get through. Like, I want to watch Naruto, but everybody's
Bleach
like, it's a
first.
slog.
It's not.
And I was like, it's not One Piece. But
exactly.
no anime. Probably Ben 10. That's the one I watched the most when I was younger. And then if we're talking about movies,
Bridge to Terabithia.
Bridge to Terabithia is not a cartoon. I'd say probably like Treasure
I was just
Planet
thinking
was my favorite like
kids'
cartoon
movies.
movie.
Cartoon movies?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I can't think of a lot of cartoon movies.
Treasure Planet is fire.
I never saw Treasure Planet. I mostly saw like adult movies and stuff. I didn't not like adult film time movies. Not like kid-related stuff. I had older siblings, so I didn't
really
get
old,
to.
LMAO.
I didn't get to ever
I'm
watch
sorry.
Disney.
Johnny Test so good. Yeah, Johnny Test is pretty good.
I forgot about Johnny Test.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Parents is
Jimmy
great.
Neutron was a really big one for me when I was tiny.
I did like
That was good stuff. Bye, Mr. E. All right, fellas, I've been here for a bit. Time to go.
You have a good
night.
one, sir.
Thank you for hopping in. Cartoon movie, Robin Hood, the Fox one. Yeah. Ren and Stimpy was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
Oh,
I hate
I know
Jimmy
what my.
Neutron. Well, you love Planet Sheen.
It's it's technically anime because it's Studio Ghibli,
Okay.
but Howl's Moving Castle
Howl's Moving Castle
was my
is
favorite
fire.
movie. It took me a second to remember that. That's
Yeah.
by far my favorite movie.
Have you seen The Wind Rises?
I think I have. I've watched
The
most
one,
Studio
it's
Ghibli
the
at some
Studio
point.
Ghibli where he like builds airplanes.
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite
Yeah.
movie ever. Howl's Moving Castle. I watched it once a couple years ago, and I need to rewatch it again because I went after that movie. I went onto a Studio Ghibli kick.
Yeah, that's still my
And-
favorite animated movie for sure.
Care Bears. I feel like watching Care Bears at my age would fix something inside of me.
Or make things worse.
Or yeah, that too. Princess Mononoke. That's like my second favorite Studio Ghibli movie. I saw that in theaters
That one I don't-
last year.
don't think I've seen
No,
that
2
one.
years ago. but they play all the Studio Ghibli movies in theaters every year,
That's cool.
or at least most of them, like the big ones. And
I'd want to see that.
bro, just let me know. I usually bring a group of friends and everything, but Princess Mononoke is so good. Like, you look at so many movies after Princess Mononoke, and you can tell that it's all based off of it. Ferngully, Avatar. There's a couple others that I can't think of, but it's like influential. What's your favorite Naruto character?
Probably Kakashi.
Kakashi?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but Kakashi.
Kakashi is like Naruto's like teacher, like for that group,
Okay.
the leader
Okay.
of that group.
I might watch it, but it's so much.
Or Bleach.
Or
My
Bleach.
favorite person is Urahara. He's the green like top hat looking thing, I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Or the kimono dude
I
is
hate
pretty
anime.
sick.
Why do you hate anime? Let's unpack this.
Yeah, let's unpack that. I gave up on that. I have a friend. He was in the military, and they brainwashed this kid. He thinks that like you're like a corrupt human being if you watch anime. Like, as if anything other than like certain genres exist.
Yeah. I don't know how people like it.
I mean, the same way you like any show or
Yeah.
artwork, it's media.
I used to be like
Someone
you.
had to illustrate it. Someone had to draw every frame by hand. Someone had to conceptualize it,
Yeah,
make it into
exactly.
frame by frame, animate it. Like from start to finish, the amount of time that takes, just like a Pixar or Disney movie. It's so many people involved.
What's the meta box in the back? Are you talking about
That was a
This
prototype shipping box that we never ended up using.
Berserk is my go-to anime.
Berserk is a good one. I haven't seen it, but I've heard many,
It's a
many good
YouTube
things.
video going over all the major plot points, and it's about 21 hours long. Definitely
Connor.
recommend.
Can you get me a new
Anime is my
meta
main form of
fan
TV consumption.
wire?
There's been times where it is. I go in phases.
The white
'cause I
boxes?
just like
I
finished
just
Better
ripped
Call
one today.
Saul,
White box?
but before that,
The white
I was
boxes with the meta controllers.
well, I was caught up on Attack on Titan, but
No, those.
SAO is my favorite.
Wait,
If you like SAO, you should
No.
try.
no, this is for the
What's the
cooler.
new one?
Wait, no, I'm done.
Solo
You're
Level.
right.
that's for
It's
the cooler.
LS720. Yeah. I might be able to
There's
make
a
it work.
title
There's
just
just
to
a
get
pin
people
that's
to click
coming out.
on it.
I didn't make myself for any of that, so
No,
thank you,
not
Chet,
at all.
for being there with
What
me.
makes you say that?
Chet had to listen to that whole conversation.
Most of
but that's
them
okay.
are in other languages, and I can't read that fast. I get that. I know people that have the same issue, and there's usually a way that you can watch it in English.
Yeah,
I
usually.
recommend watching it in Japanese and just getting
But-
used to reading.
Some anime, and mostly the major ones
Yeah.
like Naruto and Bleach, and any of those, even One Piece, like they're dubbed. You'll get shit for it, but
Yeah.
it's completely enjoyable that way. There's not a problem at all consuming dubbed anime.
Somebody says, "Hi, Connor. I'm not Connor."
He could hear. When I walked out to the warehouse
Oh,
just
okay.
now, I had to talk to Connor about something.
Oh, gotcha. Is Zach gone? Zach's probably somewhere else right now. 106 from Naruto. So your meta PC, nice. We are nice.
We are quite nice.
To the person that said they can't watch anime, I would say try out Cowboy Bebop with the English dub. It's like the best English dub I've ever watched. I love Cowboy Bebop. It's like one of my favorite pieces of anything ever. And it's like inspired by Blade Runner, and then it also inspired the second Blade Runner. There's like shots ripped out of Cowboy Bebop. So Goblin Slayer I recently got into as well. I almost like the fantasy setting type animes. Yeah. So excited for the Fallout show to come out. I am too. I want to be excited, but I've been burned by live action adaptations so many times.
Yeah.
But the writers did Westworld, and the first season of Westworld is really good. It's like one of the best first seasons of TV. So I was looking at your site, building a custom PC, but didn't see 4090s. Love what y'all do.
We have 4090s through the configurator. If you spec a system, they are just currently short supply. Just like everyone, they're incredibly hard to get. We can get them, but they'll specify short availability or longer turnaround time, one or the other. Yeah, I have a cable here that's having an issue with a pin popping out of it, so I'm not able to use it. I might need to swap this out for a different one.
Damn. Okay.
Small technical difficulty.
Yeah, Kokado got it right. Anime is always Japanese animation. So there's 3D Japanese animation, but nobody likes 3D anime. So,
Right,
or at least
I'm
very
muted this
few
time.
people do. Say hi to Connor for me. Saitama or Goku? I haven't
I
watched
don't know
either.
why, but this
Sorry.
pin keeps getting pushed out.
Solo Leveling is really good. I
Damn it.
watched
Of the
I want to say like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait till the end of the season. So
might have
I
enough
think one of my
This is
things
from the LS720.
that I don't
though.
like is about watching anime is
Justin, what you
watching
think?
it weekly is not
I don't
fun.
know if it's the other side of the
the
connector or this
pacing.
one
It's
that
like
keeps
20,
pushing my
30 minute
pin out.
episodes, and then I have to wait a week. And
It's like I can't even like just force it in for some reason.
Do you have the other side with you?
Anime
it's
stands for
enabled.
animation, so
But I
so
can
is
look at
Pixar.
I'll
It's
see
not
if you
exactly how it
opened it.
works.
Do you think it's blocked on the other side of it?
Who's Connor? Connor's the guy. Usually Connor's in the place of me,
Go outward, like
but I am
Oh, like on this part?
red shirt assistant nobody number 1. So
not this one, the other side.
Interesting.
Solo Leveling did a recap episode after episode 7. It was the worst rated episode on Crunchyroll's website. I believe it. Recap episodes are
You
bad.
can see it.
It's enough for it to not wanna.
Yep.
Damn.
So if you just squish these back together.
Favorite live action TV shows of mine are The Sopranos, The Wire, and Better Call Saul. I started The Sopranos and I realized that I did not want to commit to that much of a show right at that second. And then if you like Better Call Saul, you don't like Breaking Bad. That's not top 3 for you.
Like push it
Yeah.
to the edge too. The problem is that little like clip that holds the pin in.
It's not going to.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Recap episode was because of the because of COVID.
There we
See,
go.
it's going in now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Why
It's
not
so
put
dumb.
Should I just put,
Janime
like, some
for
electrical
Japanese
tape over that and
animation
keep that
because
from
that's
ever, like,
not what
popping
we
back
call
out?
it.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Yeah.
But it should be okay now.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it went in. Thank you. Thank you.
Personally, Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad for me. That's my hot take. Well, I mean, they got another season. They got 6 seasons. Breaking Bad got 5. So they got a whole another, 13 episodes to be better? I'm in the camp that if a show has production issues, they should start the show later. What if the production issues pop up in the middle of it? You know, you got like a bunch of stuff like that. Breaking Bad is legendary.
Did we talk
I
about
love
what
that
live
show.
action shows we like?
What live action shows?
Or what are we talking about?
I was just kind of answering chat. As far as live action, what are like your top 3 live action shows?
Weirdly, one of my favorites. There's this German show on Netflix called Dark.
I've been wanting. I started it,
It is.
and I heard everybody go like, "This is like peak time travel storytelling."
It is probably one of the coolest concepts when it comes to time travel that a movie or show has. Like definitely some of the most impressive writing that I like. And I don't even focus on writing. I'm more of a visual person. But like the thought that has to go into how that plays out from episode 1
Yeah.
to the last one. Like you had to have known how that whole thing was going to play out from the very first one.
Yeah. Clackety says the boy in black is Jimmy. Side to him, Chris? Question mark. Yeah, my name is Jimmy. Welcome to
At
Metapeace.
least you got Chris right.
Yeah.
At least you got one right.
The Walking Dead is the best show of all time. Any show that goes 11 seasons is not the best show of all time. What?
Just that show in general.
Oh man, I loved it so much back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm so sour on Walking Dead because the show went to the trash can the same time Halo started going to the trash can, because it was like the episodes that they were airing when, I won't spoil any character deaths, when Negan's introduced, and then they were also doing the Hunt the Truth ads for Halo 5.
Oh,
They
interesting.
were like Master Chief versus Locke, and like Walking Dead and Halo just went downhill at the same time.
Yeah, The Walking Dead for me, just like out of principle, it's like, right, we're surviving an apocalypse.
Yeah.
We have the entire goddamn country to live in.
Yeah.
But there's this one guy like heckling us over here and he's like causing some problems. Why don't we just like move on over a little bit, find another field to set up camp in? Like why do we do this to ourselves? Every time we find like a person of conflict, we're like, we must stay here.
Yeah.
When the whole point of the show is
They
them
have
moving.
we know they're attacking the prison, and we know that if they surround us, we can't go anywhere.
So let's not go
So
anywhere.
let's stay here.
Our prison.
Jimmy
no other
reminds me
prison.
of Michael's son from GTA 5. Owie. Ow, bro. Ow. Ouch.
I remember that kid
Okay.
so vividly.
Oh, man. With the tattoos and everything.
Yep.
Trog hasn't responded, but that's probably just me being impatient. It might be. I don't know.
It's a good chance.
It's a good chance you're being impatient.
It's a solid chance. Give it till like the stream end.
Yeah, anime studios are notorious for overworking their employees and having bad work conditions.
That's
Bro,
why
just
they just
ask-
had the longest strike ever. Like you thought the one. in,
Did
like,
they
the
have a
US
strike finally?
They did. I think they
Dude,
did. Or
that's wild.
one of the writing studios did.
I didn't expect that to happen in Japan.
I think
just
one.
with how work culture
Not
is
the
there.
not the major one.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
I don't know. I don't think anyone can stop that train.
Yeah.
But there's some other smaller
Mappa
studios.
employees. I don't know. They're probably hooked up to IVs.
Yes. Yeah, they're not getting a day off anytime soon.
I'm studying organic chemistry right now.
It's badass.
Does organic chemistry teach you that I don't look like Michael's child from GTA 5? Because I think, yeah. Jimmy getting roasted.
Jimmy is getting roasted. What did you do to warrant the roast? I almost just died on this chair.
Mappa employees were advocating to walk out and throw away their ID badges.
Oh,
Good.
maybe it was Mappa.
Good.
That'd be good.
Good. As
If it
long
was
as
actually Mappa, I'd be
yeah,
happy.
they did it after the finale of Attack on Titan. I'm okay with that.
Hey, please wait. All right, now you're good.
Yup, it's kind of like Minecraft, though. It's not huge, but it's not dead.
Compared what?
Compared to what?
Organic chemistry?
Uh,
What are we?
what are we
comparing it
talking
to?
about?
Oh, do you guys think Fortnite will ever fall down?
I think Fortnite is about to spin up. I'm going to be so real. I think
Yeah.
they just announced a really massive deal with Disney.
That I was about to say. That's why is
yeah.
because above any other game, they have the best concept of like brand collaborations, like partnerships,
Yeah.
doing like Naruto to
Exactly.
every TV show and anime that people care about has been in Fortnite by now at some point.
Yeah.
Every pop culture thing.
There was talks that they were finishing Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 episodes a few days before they were supposed to air. That's insane. That show is like impeccable looking too.
So good.
It was so good. Yeah, not
Need
One
more.
Piece. But yeah, no, I think Fortnite is going to stay around because if you look at the way Epic is treating it, Fortnite is becoming less of a game and a platform for games. It's going to be kind of like a high quality Roblox.
Yeah, Fortnite's also going to always have the demographic of younger
Yeah.
kids that are in gaming, and that's just what it is.
And Epic
That's
is really good about keeping their finger on the pulse for gaming.
it's extremely accessible.
Yeah, they've always done like accessible stuff, and then on top of that, they own the game engine that everybody's switching to develop on. Like CD Projekt Red, who did Cyberpunk 2077. Say what you will about the launch, they did an amazing job with their engine. It's absolutely beautiful looking, and it's like the benchmark for testing PCs on, at least on YouTube. But it's like one of the it's like the best looking game on the market right now, and they're switching to Unreal 5 because they don't want to teach people how to learn on their proprietary engine. Instead, they have an industry standard that looks just as good with Unreal 5. So even if Fortnite were to taper down even more, they still have like the whole engine, and you have every other company switching to it. So there's no issue with Epic Games. They'll probably just make something else just as popular.
I'm not looking for some time for some purple.
And the creative games on the home screen just look just like Roblox. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think like it's going to be one of those things where a lot of indie devs are using Roblox to essentially make a test build of the game they're going to build in Unity. I think that eventually Fortnite is going to be like that, where it's going to be like Newgrounds or Roblox, and it's going to inspire a whole new generation of game devs because they had Fortnite creative mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Newgrounds was the big one for my generation or just before, or like Halo Forge. I know a lot of people that they're like, I loved Halo Forge, I want to be a game dev now. So Jimmy, that wasn't a roast, TBH. There is a story. I'm intrigued because that was a roast. But yeah,
There is a story.
there is a story. I'm waiting for the story.
He did get a story in the game. Sort of.
It'd have to something like a company shaking controversy for it to go down, and I think it won't happen. Yeah, Halo 3 Forge was top notch. ESP with how people were breaking it, especially with how people were breaking it to make maps work. Yeah, I always hear about Halo 3. I came in after that. I'm a Halo Reach Forge kid. Like, if I could have like a little house on Forge World, I'd be a happy man. And I had so much fun with that. The McDonald's map in Halo Reach was amazing. Is there a secret to getting your YouTube videos on the algorithm? Well, technically your YouTube videos are always on the algorithm. It's a matter of making the algorithm boost it. And that's about as much as I can go into without going into a full tangent. So. What's the current spec build, and are they reading Kick or just focusing on one channel? We're reading all of the chat. We get it from everybody.
Yep. Unfortunately, you guys aren't able to see that on your end. That's something that Twitch doesn't let us do yet.
Everybody that comments, we see like a little logo that says whether or not you're from Kick, YouTube, or Twitch.
Yep.
How about half a tangent? Essentially, you want high quality video, you want really good editing, and then your title and thumbnail are really big. Like bigger than the first couple of things I mentioned. So like the way in which you use all caps or you capitalize things, that's big for a YouTube video. And then your thumbnail, that's gonna grab the,
Wow,
okay, somebody just put a link in.
I'm not clicking that.
Yeah, don't click that. I don't know what that is. And then essentially, yeah, you want to kind of make a quality video first and foremost because people are gonna share that. And that's going to boost the algorithm. And then there's ways to essentially kind of market it. I think the best way to get traction on YouTube is to have it come from an external place. Because you can just post something and maybe the algorithm will pick it up. But most likely if you link it in like a social, or my favorite thing that I've always said is the best way to get like at least a couple hundred views and people that'll come back, is you market it on Reddit. Essentially, like whatever that video is about, go to the subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the what's his name, Lil Nas, like Old Town Road. That's how he marketed Old Town Road. Is he just took footage of Red Dead Redemption 2 and just started making Old Town Road memes for like 6 months, and everybody's like, "What is Old Town Road? Like, what is that?"
Flood the internet.
YouTube algorithm is just a game of luck, sort of.
There's some
Again,
science to it.
Yeah,
That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Can't give it all the secret sauce.
It is sort of luck, but the big thing is finding a niche and then making sure that you have a couple of viewers that will come back. And if they like you enough and you're making good videos, then they're going to go tell other people to watch
And also
you.
knowing what's needed in your niche. Us selling computers is not the same as Donut Media doing car stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we have to market it entirely different.
Exactly. And it sometimes just comes down to one lucky random meme vid I put together, like got like 300K views. Exactly.
Yep.
It's one of those things. YouTube Shorts is a whole other story than YouTube algorithm. YouTube Shorts is like its own other thing. Like, because it's just a different kind of content. That was more than half of a tangent, and I'm gonna move on to something else. Also, from what a YouTuber has recently said, knowing your audience gets on their phone. Yep. He's in the game dev space, and he knows his audience goes to lunch and looks at their phone, so he posts his shorts at lunchtime. Yeah, so that's with me. If I were to market to me, I watch video essays. So I have mealtime videos. I'm a little iPad kid, and I will sit and watch a YouTube video every single time I sit down to eat. If it's, I'm not eating with other people. What specs are in the PC?
This is a 14900K and a 4080 Super. Super. Getting some cables done. Just got to hook up the power supply, and we're pretty much done.
Is it true commenting on a video 3 times helps it boost or no? Probably. Commenting and liking, if it's your post, that's a big thing. Because not only from like an algorithm perspective, but think about it. If I post something on Instagram and somebody likes it and they don't follow me or they just followed me and I interact with them, they're going to come back to my page because I talked to them. So it's a lot of word of mouth stuff, but it also does boost the algorithm, because if you show on any of your platforms that you're interacting with people, then it's going to say, okay, I'm going to push more people towards you because they're going to have an experience. This is my first time watching your guys' live. Not going to lie, it's actually pretty fun. Thank you.
I
This is my
appreciate
first
it.
time being live. So
Yeah, I just kind of threw him here. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, so we do streams. He's like, all right.
Yeah. Okay, last piece of trivia. What is my name?
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
9,
NPC.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm giving it to Kato because they said Tanner right. Okay.
Kato getting some of our candy is honestly some of the most like fitting stream stuff ever.
Yeah.
Kato
love
deserves
that.
some candy.
Kato. And if you want candy, buy a Meta PC. It comes in every case right now. It comes in every box. Yeah. So Kato, if you want your candy, message Trogdor Smith on Discord. That's the name.
Virgie, you have a good one, my guy. All right, now I get this power supply.
You said your name was assistant number 1. No, I said my name was Tanner, and then somebody called me Jimmy, and then somebody called me NPC.
Could you give me a hand and kind of consolidate some of this
Yeah,
garbage?
gotcha.
I think all of this is prime garbage.
Hold on. I'm going to keep talking in a second. I'm just focusing.
Little cleanup segment here, chat. Make some space for some power supplies.
This is good to throw. There's nothing
Oh yeah,
crazy.
yeah, you can
Okay.
toss that. You can toss any of that stuff too. And then I'm gonna keep this and this over here.
Later. How much do you guys? How much would you guys think your business would be worth if you don't mind me asking? I'm not the owner, so I don't know. I just work here, bro.
Too many things factor into that. All I can say is that we probably are much bigger of a company than you would probably guess.
$1 billion. 1 trillion smackers. I like that. I'm using that. I love the word smackers for money. That's so funny.
Smackers?
Should have told me I've been pushing this table.
No, it's fine. Look at the overhead. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
We're just getting a foot cam now.
Here. There we go.
Giving chat what they wanted.
86,264 anime body pillows.
Holy shit.
That's a real PC gamer.
That is.
Clams is a good one. I like that too. No, I missed the foot cam.
Yeah,
Carl!
you missed out on that.
Carl! Rare Carl appearance.
Sup, nerd?
Starting a new streaming style. Nah. Same old streaming style.
Starting a new streaming style?
New loser.
Yeah, no, this is our format. This is about as clean as it gets in my opinion, as far as like this. We got our overhead here that I neglect and never switch to despite having scenes for it. We have multi-streaming that I don't have set up properly. We got lights that occasionally do the things they need to do. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
He lied to me. Sorry. I didn't even lie to you. I didn't say it. But I'm sorry for you. PC in a foot.
Did you, my PC really already ship? I'm still mind blown. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing your build or hearing about your build or something.
Nah. Drew told him.
Oh, no, it wasn't?
No.
Ah.
Custom builds take a little while.
Yeah, I might have lied to you. I didn't know when your build was placed. Guilty.
Hey, somebody remember my name. That's nice. But yeah, did we ever go over our favorite shows?
I left it at dark for the live
Dark?
action one.
Tanner is my name. Yes, sir. We're a group of random online friends. We used to play Minecraft. One of them was named Jimmy. Well, we used to make fun of his builds. Okay. I don't know how that relates to Michael's son from GTA 5. Still, randomly left until we came to know that he died to a heart attack.
What?
Now his little brother plays instead of him. That's kind of
That's a roller coaster.
sad, a little bit heartwarming that his brother plays with you guys. How long would it take for you guys to put in new parts? Could I drop it off and pick it up same day?
Probably not same day unless it was something we already had in stock and good to go. If we can kind of plan preemptively to where if we already have the stuff needed on hand, we might be able to arrange that, but typically not really. We do have a lot of other builds and repairs going on, so to skip the whole queue would be a little detrimental to other people.
Do not regret your story, Clackety. You're keeping his memory alive.
Yeah, no, the story was
Yeah,
fantastic.
It was a good story.
He's just still offended. He's Jimmy from.
I just don't know. I still don't know why he's Michael's kid from. Was that even Clackety that called me that? Or was it somebody else? If it's only new parts, you could probably do great, yeah. But feel free if you need to come here for new parts.
Yep. Or better yet, you have new parts and you're looking to upgrade your system and you didn't build the first one. I don't expect you to build the second. Bring it here.
Yo. I think favorite shows, live action shows. I'm trying to think.
There's too many good ones. Too many genres
I
of
don't
good
want
ones.
to say
too many.
Breaking Bad because we talked about it already, but it is like it's up there. Game of Thrones before that was some amazing TV. One of my like niche favorites is a show called Hunters. I was talking about it earlier before stream, but Hunters is amazing. It's the opening to that show is so good.
That does sound pretty badass.
You said you don't play a lot of single player games.
Not really.
What have you played? Like that sticks out to you.
Mostly battle royales, mostly like the finals type games, arena shooter type games.
I meant single player games.
Oh, but for single
Yeah.
player games, dude, honestly, I couldn't tell you the last single player game I played that I enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah, it's been that
Red
long.
Dead 2?
Didn't play Red Dead.
You didn't play Red Dead.
I played the hell out of GTA.
Okay.
The single player, I guess, of that game, if I'm gonna count it.
I don't like it as much as Red Dead 2. You know what Rockstar game I love? And I was talking about dead games that I would want to see like a reboot for is LA Noire. LA Noire is a
Interesting.
fire game, dude.
I forgot about that one.
I love that game with a passion. It's so good. Have I ever played BattleBit? Yeah, I played on the really large match, like the 132 players.
Yep.
It was too much. Like
I
it
was
too
playing a
many
lot of
people.
battle bits when it was doing well. Now it's not really doing as well.
X to doubt, exactly. What's going on in the stream? We're kind of just talking.
Just
while he's-
hanging out.
Yeah, just building the
I'm
PC.
doing the most boring part now where I'm doing all the cables and stuff. We're just cleaning it up. And then I will have a working system for all of you to look at. Yeah,
Order
Battle Bits was
parts
fun though.
and Then wait for them and then bring them in and have them pick it up the same day.
What was it?
Said, could he order parts and then wait for them and then bring them in?
There
all the
is
parts?
a possibility we could do something like that's kind of what I meant by already having the parts needed on hand before you drop off the system. That would be the only way in the first place that'd be possible, and then we can kind of go from there. But feel free to reach out to our support or on our website, and we can definitely help you out with that.
Build statues of Genshin Impact characters.
No.
No.
Oh no.
Some meme people and Michael.
Chat's derailed now. We're on
Michael's
Genshin
family
Impact.
from GTA 5. That's cool. He's coming in next week. Let's go. Let's go. So what is with the title? I don't know, man. I just work here.
Something clickbait. Something. I got you here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Feel free to stay.
Yeah. Feel free to stay. We'll talk about video games.
We
What do you want to
appreciate
talk
it.
about? I will talk to you about it.
Now that we got you this far.
Stay. 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 You need to catch up on multiplayer games. There's one of my favorite games ever made, Ghost of Tsushima. It's coming out on May 16th. Coming out on my birthday
I remember
for
the
PC.
trailer for that. That looked
Dude,
really cool.
it's so good. Everything about that game is perfection.
Sir.
What?
That light was unplugged and it died.
No!
It's dead. Resuscitate.
There's a PC in front of it. Ah,
There is a PC in front
my
of it.
mic just came undone.
I might not have been able to tell that even went off.
Okay. There we go. Perfect.
Saved.
Back to it. Have you guys played Titanfall 2? Yes, I love Titanfall 2. I really
Played.
want Titanfall 3 or an Apex reboot or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of the reason I got so invested in Apex in the first place. Was Titanfall was really, really badass.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love Titanfall 2. That game is good. It's one of the better single-player campaigns that have come out in the last 10 years. Because it feels like...
Did I ever play Titanfall 2? I know I for sure played the first one, but I can't think of
I
the
played the
campaign of
first
second
one on launch, and I didn't like that it didn't have a single-player campaign. They made one with the second one, but the maps in Titanfall 2 are not as good as Titanfall 1.
Interesting.
And they don't have like a pack or anything where they remade them. So I don't know if there's like mods or anything, but yeah.
Just missing a little something.
Guy on the left reminds me of Hugh Morin.
Guy on the
that?
left, your left or our left, and who is that?
Their left. I'm assuming that's you. You're Hugh Morin. I don't know what that is, but who that is. Who? They're making a Titanfall game officially, but it's not Titanfall 3. Yeah, I think it's probably. Cal, look him up. It's probably gonna be something like I feel like EA is gonna force them to put something Apex related or make it in Apex style because they are very different styles.
Oh yeah. And Apex, I would say, was a success overall, despite not
it's
doing well right now in the
definitely
competitive
fallen
scene.
off in the last.
Well, it's also because the esports scene of it has been probably the roughest thing I've seen in a minute.
They say you look like this man.
Who is he from?
I don't know. He's a YouTuber or something.
Huh. We take that.
Do. Max Verstappen. There's lots of mods for Titanfall 2. Yeah, I got to get into it. I've just been playing a lot of. I know everybody's saying that I've been playing Helldivers.
I still
When I have
haven't
time.
got it.
You haven't gotten it,
play Helldivers?
bro? Hop on. It's so much fun.
Fine.
I've had fun. What is that? Why are we still here?
don't know
Just to
what that
suffer?
is. I don't have fun when I play video games. That's not a thing.
When do you guys go live?
We went live at 2 o'clock our time. We usually stream for a couple hours. We're getting towards the end of it here. Join up,
Chris.
Gotta spread democracy.
Help spread, manage democracy. When will? I looked up the YouTuber. I don't see it. Helldivers is really good. Helldivers.
You know, the guy did have hair and glasses.
he did have hair and glasses. He's automatically the same person.
He
Just
did.
like
He did in fact. You're Jimmy.
just like I'm Jimmy from GTA
I'll take
5.
mine over yours.
Helldivers is the go. Yep. I love Helldivers. Next Thursday. Yeah. Is it every Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every
2
Thursday.
p.m. every Thursday. Come in. Listen to my hot takes.
Hot takes and hang out.
Where do the stream notifications come?
If you click notifications on your given platform, it will notify you when we go live.
Yes, sir. It's my time to go study for chemistry.
Best of luck.
Good luck. Have fun. Chemistry is one of the more fun science classes I took.
I still hated school.
Are you available to buy?
Me, personally?
Do you want to rephrase that?
How much are you paying? You got it like that?
I'm waiting for you to rephrase that.
No, or don't. You rich?
150K.
150K? I'm offended. I can't be worth someone's yearly salary in this country.
Yeah. 1.5 million. Now we're cooking with fire. He's looking to be your sugar daddy.
Imagine being worth someone's
And back to
salary.
talking about video games. Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to go on my tangent for Ghost of Tsushima.
5 point.
Okay. The story's really good.
Go on.
And the whole idea of the story is that he's trying to repel the Mongols. It's like based off of real history.
Oh,
It's like very like Assassin's Creed in that sense, where they find like a place in history and they go, oh, let's try and like write our character around events that happened and
Yeah.
say they're responsible for them. But it's so much fun, and there's no like mini map or like
I like that.
waypoints. You Well, if you're
It's
using
like Tarkov. There's no HUD
yeah,
anywhere on
yeah.
your screen.
Of course, you went to Tarkov.
Uh-huh.
New nickname, Tanner the Tangent Guy. So it's Forrest Gump in Japan then? No, it's like Assassin's Creed in Japan, but it's better than Assassin's Creed. And essentially, they lose, and because they're samurai, they have to. He's supposed to like face them head on, but he gets the nickname the Ghost because he's all sneaky, like Assassin's Creed. And one of my favorite things about the game is that they set up the story that you're an orphan, you're taken care of. His dad is captured, wants to get him back. No, that's not. By the way, there is a mini map. No, there isn't. Essentially, on the PlayStation controller, you swipe on the little touchpad they have,
Yeah.
and the wind tells you where to go, where your marker's set. And the way that they set it up at the beginning of the game is that you have a flashback where you're at your dad's funeral, and your mom died way before him. And one of the characters is like, your mother's the birds in the trees and your father's the wind at your back. So anytime you need to know where to go in the game, the wind
that's
tells you
cool.
where to go. So every mechanic in Ghost of Tsushima is tied to a story, like a story point. It's on PlayStation, but it's coming to PC May 16th. So I think there will be a very big resurgence. It's one of the best games that has come out in like the last 15 years. Like it lost out Game of the Year to Last of Us Part 2, which the industry, like everybody loved The Last of Us at that point in time, so it was gonna get Game of the Year. But it's a better game in my opinion. GTA 6, we'll see. We'll
Never.
see if it's good. It better be.
Coming
But
out never.
Coming out next year.
Never.
Coming out next year.
Never.
Coming out next year. Rockstar, don't
Not on
lie.
PC.
It's not coming out on PC.
That's why they specifically said PC dates separately of everyone else's, because they still haven't actually said, unless they have now,
I have a PlayStation 5.
When-
No big deal.
when the PC comes out.
I know, heresy. You only play online? Why are you playing a Rockstar game if it's not online? No. Price is no, Mr. Will Bronner. Anyways, what I was trying to say about Ghost of Tsushima is one of the other mechanics is that there's these little yellow birds that'll tell you like where to get collectibles and like little mini games and side objectives. And in that cutscene, they're like, "Oh, your mother's the birds in the trees." So it's another example of like story just being implemented into the game mechanics, and it feels like that was like the thesis from the beginning of creating the game, because if you look hard enough, there is an emotional tie to every game mechanic to the main character and his story.
That's a
And
cool
I love
concept.
it. Here, thank you for coming to my TED Talk
For Ghost of Tsushima.
for Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, God, GTA 5 PC came out like years later. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a couple of years later. They favor console over PC. Yeah, it's a bigger market. PC's growing. Like a lot of people, like I know personally, have PCs now, and a lot of people are just getting into PCs because it's a lot more accessible than it was like when GTA 5 came out.
It also is going to take so much more development to keep up to PC standards than it is to make a
Yeah.
game for the current gen consoles. Game studios can't even utilize a full gaming PC still because they're out here optimizing games for an Xbox or a PlayStation, which is nowhere remotely close to the power that you have or the optimization that you have. So you just end up waiting for the game to actually be optimized for the thing that has more power.
TED Talk Tangent Tanner, the alliteration. Or I am illiterate.
The illiterate.
The illiterate.
Tanner the
That's it. I don't have a name anymore. I'm not nobody. I'm not assistant number one. I'm the illiterate. It's like a Dark Souls boss. Just watched the trailer for that game. Looks amazing. Add it to my wish. Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with Tom Petty. So, was it Tom Petty? Did I just mess up that bad? I need to look that up. Probably cave in and play it on PS5 since it's going to be so long for a PC release. Yeah, I have every platform now because I was just like, I don't feel like waiting for PlayStation ports to come over because, like I was talking about Ghost of Tsushima. Sorry, we were back here. It came out in 2020. It's been 4 years, so that's the kind of the pace at which they're bringing over PlayStation games, and I'm not about waiting that long. So, yeah. GTA 6 song trailer. Or trailer song. Okay, it was Tom Petty. Ted the Exterminator. I don't know where Ted came from.
Thank you for entertaining chat here while I
Absolutely.
cable manage here.
I told
my
him
little
before
heart
the
away.
stream, I'm a yapper. I can yap.
That's what we need.
What about Tom Petty? Tom Petty made this song for the GTA 6 trailer. And I said, oh yeah, you can't go wrong with Tom Petty. And then I second guessed whether or not it was Tom Petty. Keep up the great work and the great PCs.
Thank you, thank you.
Which parts list is the most accurate? The one with the handwritten notes, 8 terabyte, or this printed one right here? Printed one appears to be the most up to date.
I meant the Ghost of Tsushima game. What about
Yes, we
it?
had to change it. This is updated.
If you reverse the GTA 6 trailer and it makes a little story.
The same one, but in reverse?
I'd have to go watch it. I don't know. Maybe there's an Easter egg in there. I wouldn't put it past Rockstar.
As I smash my ankle into the...
Added the Ghost of Tsushima game to his wish list. Oh, you weren't talking about GTA 6. You were talking about... Yeah. By all means, add that to your wish list. You're about to have like the best 70 hours of your life. So, I love that game. I'll talk about that game all day. I should really just make like a video essay or something.
There you go. Let it all out.
Yeah, just let it all out. Just like you know Nikki Jakey?
I don't.
Oh my god, I love Nikki Jakey. That is a YouTuber's name. Context.
I figured.
Context. But yeah.
All right, I need one more wire from my table, and I pretty much got this other graphics card in, and we're good to turn it on.
What games are you guys interested in, like, coming out this year? I know I tried talking about that earlier, and then
About what?
everybody was talking about old games.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we thought you were talking about some local guy who likes to hang out in public naked named Jake. Honestly, just go out to Sedona if you're familiar with Arizona, and you'll find that. Are you guys standing or sitting? I am sitting, and he is standing.
And now I'm sitting.
Oh shit! Stand up.
Oh my god. Oh shit. That's impossible.
How did you do that? Yeah, but I want to hear from chat, like games that are coming out this year. What are you excited for? Been to Sedona once, didn't see any naked people. Lots of hippies and crystal shops. Just follow them. Okay,
Yep.
They start in the crystal shops, and if you follow them to their cave, you'll find
To their cave. They got caves.
Space Marine 2. I haven't played the first one. I want to play a Warhammer game. I don't know which one to start with. It looks so cool. I will never play Warhammer tabletop. I just don't think I'll ever have the time for it.
I don't think tabletops in general are ever going to be for me, but I know some people that are
I'll do D&D.
aggressively invested into
Yeah.
that and like make and hand like paint all the different figurines, and they look incredible.
Yeah.
But my god, that's like a whole hobby in itself.
I just like between like videography and just like regular free time, I don't
Being
have
into
time.
Warhammer is like me being heavily invested into Tarkov. Like at some point you had to
Yeah,
spend so much time
exactly.
just learning shit that you're like
Yeah.
invested one way or another.
Because Tarkov, after a certain point, it's not an FPS. It's a management system.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, he's putting minis together right now. That's super cool. Space Marine 1. Okay, I will check it out. I have a couple of games
Oh
queued
yeah,
up.
that's right. That was Scud in chat. Scud is one of the people I was thinking of. Make the minis.
When you get to the Discord and the pictures channel, you see my work. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, I definitely want to do D&D. That's one of the things I want to try. I haven't played it. I'm probably going to play Baldur's Gate 3 first,
There you go.
just so I understand like D&D and the concept of it. But yeah, if you want to scope them out, hop in the Discord and hang out with us.
There you go.
But yeah,
Plug you back into there.
I'm personally excited for the new Indiana
Into
Jones
there.
game. And I know it's like
Interesting.
kind of.
I didn't know there was an Indiana Jones game.
Troy Baker's playing like he's playing Indiana Jones, and he like had a solid like impression and everything. And then Black Myth Wukong looks amazing. I recently like in the last 2 years I started playing Souls games because all of my friends bullied me into it, and Black Myth Wukong kind of looks like that, but like way more cinematic and like high fidelity. So I'm interested in that. I know one of the ones I'm excited for this month that I might check out is Rise of the Ronin. It's made by Team Ninja, who did I want to say they did the Neo games. They do a lot of Souls-like graphics card.
Graphics card. This is the 4080 Super. Someone took a bite out of my GPU right here. Did you get hungry earlier?
Bro, that's my secret. I'm always hungry.
Why? Why is this? I don't know how to depict how weird that is. Someone took a bite of my GPU. They were like, we don't need this 10 cents of heatsink. No, just cool the air above the fan. It's fine.
Clackety, you're back. Can I get some water?
Yep.
Is the 4080 Super more powerful than the 4080 Ti?
I believe it is just a hair above. But NVIDIA doing NVIDIA things, one's going to be a lot easier to find than the other.
Okay.
Drew probably has a better example of that comparison. I'm pretty sure I know who this build is for. Does it have a dark hero? It does, and it has the ProArt monitor, the really nice ultra-wide, nice one.
I agree, Kato. That wasn't much study. Kokato says, I believe the 4080 Super is in between the 4080 and the 4080 Ti.
Interesting. I might have been mistaken. It's right below the Ti. 4080 Super is a better value. Yeah, that's value is going to be a part of it. That's kind of what I meant by availability, is that one, you're going to be able to find a lot easier. It's also kind of weird. My GPU cables are just going to... They also like rotated the power connector on a weird like 90-degree.
Clackety goes, for real. For real.
For real.
A person of few words.
For real, for real. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Little zip tie there. Try to keep this look kind of nicely bundled up.
My mood isn't very much for studies. Same. That's why I dropped out of college.
Twice. At least for me. I went back and said, well, maybe business. And I was like, yeah. I'm already doing that. Why do I need to go to school?
What's rhetorical most expensive PC someone bought and why? What did they...
What's rhetorical about it?
Hypothetical. I think they mean.
Oh.
And why did they get it?
The most expensive system had some very, very expensive storage drives in it. They were like $5,000 a piece. And that's just for like high capacity Sabrin drives that are like super high speed Gen 4 or Gen 5 drives. Very, very nice.
Have you read the Boruto manga? No.
No, nothing Boruto. Please stay away from me with that.
Can't do it.
No.
Autocorrect to be doing that.
It's almost painfully bad.
How much FPS should you get in a laptop with an RTX 3050 and an Intel i7 1800? In games like Fortnite, enough frames.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should get enough.
Oh yeah, and then Drew also mentions the AI builds. We do workstation systems now as well. I wasn't even counting that into the same category as this, because that's a, I don't know, $30,000-$40,000 project with A6000s. Like every single part of that project is $5,000. 6 graphics cards, each one is $5,000. The CPU is $5,000. The memory was $5,000. The enclosure it went in was like 20 grand. Like it was insane.
Oh.
And that was for someone that develops AI.
Yeah.
Like internationally competes for NVIDIA and other companies to create new forms of it.
Yeah.
Incredibly cool, nerdy things.
This is wild. My school closed nationwide because it was allegedly scamming and their diplomas weren't worth the paper they printed out. Hypothetically, what would the name of that school be? Hypothetically.
Where's my last power cable? Did I put it back in the bag?
How was the RAM 5K? Same with the CPU.
The CPU was the new Threadripper. The new Threadripper procs are actually more than 5,000. I think it goes 4,000, 6,000, 8,000. I think for the new procs. It was the middle tier of that. And then memory is very expensive when you need like 500 plus gigs.
It was ITT Tech.
Oh yeah. That'll get you far.
I went to community college and then said no.
I mean, that beats ITT Tech, that's for
Online
sure.
community college and COVID was not the move. But yeah,
I loved college during COVID, where I didn't have to do a single thing.
I
Didn't have to
like
step
it.
foot on campus. Didn't have to
didn't
see a
like it.
soul.
500 gigabytes or 500 terabytes for the RAM.
I think 500 gigs. The memory was not $5,000. I'm exaggerating there, sir.
Okay.
The GPUs were for sure. The CPU was for sure. The enclosure is very expensive. Things just add up at that point. You're not going to put it into a cheap motherboard, so your motherboard's also, what, $800 to $1,000, and then you're going to put memory in there, so there's your money.
If the RAM usage maxes up to 32 gigs, then why do people like to install more than 32?
What is it?
Clackities.
If the RAM usage max to max is up to 32, then why people install more than 32? What do you mean by max to max? Because you can for sure use more than 32 gigs memory. I can think of a lot of people that use more than 32 gigs memory. Now for gaming, that is for sure now like, how was I going to go with that? Like for gaming, people will recommend 32 gigs because 16 was the previous. Like if you're getting into PC gaming, everyone said you need at minimum 16 to play games. Now people say you need at minimum 32, but meaning the minimum. You're still going to find a way to use more than that, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I knew the school was sus when all the classes they basically gave us answers and they just didn't teach it.
That's bad.
I
That's
just
really
didn't have
bad.
to answer the questions for some reason. It was very odd.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just learning stuff I learned already. I was like, why am I not doing freelance? Which, for those in the chat that don't remember what freelance is, just kidding. But yeah, I need indie game recommendations. This is the perfect time to get Rex. I need chat's favorite indie
Sure,
games.
there's some good indie game suggestions in chat.
Yeah. Noita? I'm gonna look that up. I recently played Dredge, and it was like one of my favorite games. I played it on my little Nintendo Switch. I loved that game. It was so good. It was so much fun. One professor I hated ironically because he did teach us. I earned that C+. I feel that. I had teachers in high school that I really had to struggle to get that. I only play Fortnite and GTA.
It's an
I would
interesting,
recommend.
it's an interesting either or.
Have you played any single player games? If not,
If you're like me.
I recommend if you like Fortnite and GTA. I'm trying to think. Piku Niku. Okay, Helldivers 2 is pretty sick. Yeah, I've been playing Helldivers 2. It's not indie though. It's technically like AA, I'd say.
Double A.
Yeah, AA. It's got a AA budget, but it's a AAA game kind of thing, and it's also sponsored by PlayStation. It's a PlayStation Studios game, so very nice.
I can kind of take a look at it. I still got some cable management to do, but for the sake of getting it powered on and all that, it is a functioning PC. Got everything installed there, that 4900K and a Z790 Dark Hero board. Got that 4080 Super from Gigabyte installed. 96 gigabytes of memory for whoever was joking about the 32 gigs. 96? You'll find a way. And then be quiet, silent fans. No RGB, nothing crazy. Got a little light strip at the top, and then some little light and RGB stuff will go on around here, and that's pretty much about it. It's a sleek build. I like the purple cables.
Yay.
Anyone that picks purple for their cables has good taste. Just a little pop of
I
color.
like it.
A little pop of color. Now we just need some power. Power.
More power.
More power.
Power. Jeremy Fragrance. Watch for those quadruple quadruple A games. Yeah.
They're too good for us.
Skull and Bones.
Those
I love how
games.
Ubisoft, in the span of a couple of weeks, went, gamers need to get used to not owning their games.
That was absurd.
Yeah.
What a weird take.
Yeah, and then they proceed to release Skull and Bones that nobody wants to own, and then they proceed to call it quadruple A because they took 10 years to make it.
Just kind of look at the back. A couple more things to tidy up, but looking pretty good. Yeah, of course, there's like a door and hinge thing that
very
covers
nice.
that anyway. All these cases now, they're like, you don't get to see your wires anyway. You put in all that effort, too bad. But yeah, we're good to get this guy. There's got lights on the board there. Should turn on and look all nice.
Nice. Helldivers is just a video game version of Starship Troopers. There is a Starship Troopers games, but it's just a worse version of Helldivers. So, there's that. Clackety, I wish my country was like you guys. We just, the lights went down. I don't know why that made me laugh. I wish my country was like you guys. We just don't have time for other things. Studying is what we do all day. There's some people like that here. They go to
Oh, yeah.
college, and I don't.
Yeah, no, that path is for sure
Yeah.
a thing. I mean, what we do is essentially a trade equivalent of, I'm sure, something similar in your country, where when you do something hands-on for so long, you can kind of skip some of the book work because you've already been doing it, and that's kind of the boat we're both in here.
What's the difference between? I'm gonna say this louder because it's all in caps. What's the difference between y'all's 600 PC to say 1,000? Difference in graphics cards.
New to PC and don't understand anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's exactly why we exist, is for
Yeah.
people that don't understand things about PCs. Difference between $600 and $1,000 will actually be pretty drastic depending on what system tier you're looking at. If you're looking for something in your specific budget, we have Little Floating Head in chat, or Drew. If you're on the website, he'd be more than happy to help you. And that's part of what you're paying for as well. We walk you through the whole step of the process. That's finding your budget, finding the hardware that works for you, and then getting it built. So getting all that done for you, and then also on top of that is like the support. If you have problems with it, if you have issues, you're able to call us, get support, get hardware replaced, get things fixed, and we're quick about it. So
Good guy. Nice beard.
save some headache.
I wouldn't know because I'm in high school.
I just turned it
apparently.
off. Whoops.
Love that.
Yeah, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, please go to college.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, 12600, a lower tier i5, maybe even a current gen i3 wouldn't be that bad. 7800 XTX, 7600s are great, 77s are also great. Scott, I was-
The MSI is a laptop, so a little more expensive than a tower.
that MSI is a laptop. One MSI is a laptop.
Got it.
No. The table's going away again.
There we go.
Uh,
Yo, what's with the 7800 XTX?
I don't know what is with the 7800.
Yo, you
7800
guys want to see
XTX?
something?
It's pretty
something
good.
Wild.
Good card.
Where's the old thing?
The old thing?
Yeah, bro.
My two old things are to the right of it. My first two nice GPUs were SLI 780s in one build. Before that, I had a 560 after that.
I'm gonna come around, show this to the camera. I don't know if you can see it.
I think they can. I can probably bring this back up just a little bit.
Yeah, there we are. There's the focus.
8800 GTS. Have we got the graphics card for you, MindGuard? Forget the
Yeah.
7800 XTX. Forget the 7900. We got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew. Back when I first got into computer stuff, my first like very high-end system I ever got, or like built up to essentially, ended up being SLI 780s with a 2600K, and that in like 2013, 2012. It's a really good system.
That baby could run GTA 5 like it's in nothing.
That's when I got into water cooling, because back then hardware like that was actually worthwhile. Water cooling.
Yeah.
You could actually squeeze performance out. You could actually overclock. You could actually stack multiple cards in the same system and have to do something with that heat now.
You want to see the inputs? Yeah. I'll grab it again.
Probably VGA, DVI, and HDMI. Yeah, HDMI even as a stretch. Yeah. DVI, and I don't even know what that last port is. Like a PS2 connector, but I know it's not.
I don't know.
What's the different name for that? Gorlock the Destroyer is coming to eat this
Gorlock
PC.
the
Oh,
Destroyer.
Oh, he's coming to eat us
I feel like
and
I've
this
heard
PC.
that before.
Oh shit.
Oh damn, DVI. Yep.
Oh man. Yep.
I would love to do a build video where it's like we built the best PC of 2014 or something like that.
Throwback
Like get all the
system.
old parts and be like,
That would be cool.
it runs GTA 5 and like do all the editing and everything, same as like it's 2014.
And
That
it's
would be
actually
so much
like
fun.
stuttering frames because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
struggling that bad.
Uploaded in 720p.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. We
Oh,
should.
That would be so funny.
We should. Any other content ideas or suggestions? We're kind of winding down stream here,
Yeah.
but if you have anything else for us, this is your guy. When
By
you
all
see our
means.
content, our media, we have another mastermind behind it all, and we're open for new ideas.
Gorlock the Destroyer is 10 kilometers away. I don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you want to see something, let me know.
Get a nice
beige
case,
case.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, for like old system, right? You got to put in like the old
Beautiful.
gateway shit case.
Yeah, yeah.
Any money from any games? Any money from
What do you mean?
any?
Explain. Explain yourself. But yeah, any content ideas. If you guys want a video and you want to see it from us, we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Any money.
Mm-mm.
You have to build NV5 yet. Body cam close up. Okay.
I played Apex
Up close
semi-professionally. That'd be the closest I ever got, but I didn't play for money.
I played Apex because I had fun.
It's a great game.
And then I stopped because I
Apex was a
wasn't having fun.
Phenomenal game until
Body
they
cam
continue to
of,
not make
of
it
up
that.
close builds. Okay, I could see that.
Body cam
Yeah.
footage of building a PC. Have you done a build in the NV5 yet? Yes, we sell lots and lots of NV5 builds. People love that case. I love that case. I want to start water cooling in the NV5. That's a cool one.
Any memes?
Any
anything like that?
memes? What are your memes? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? When you open TikTok and you want to see a funny tech video, what are you looking for?
I want a Spy Kids 2 PC.
Spy Kids PC.
That would be so crazy. Put that in like a height 70 touch or a height set. What is it called? What is the case called?
We could just put a body cam on Connor and make him build a computer.
Height Y70 touch. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the Y70 touches.
Womp womp.
When are they coming back in
the
stock?
Y70 touch coming back in stock?
They might not.
Who knows?
They might not.
I'm afraid of the body cam on Connor. I think everybody is.
But that's gonna make it interesting. Even he's afraid of Connor. He's been here for a week.
Yep.
He's already heard numerous
Yeah,
things said by Connor.
He's got a long list in HR. I'm joking. I'm joking.
He does.
Just make sure he's wearing pants. So this is like with the viewers. They're in on this joke.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
everyone
Okay.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's also true. He works here, so
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
he knows.
Yeah.
But yes, most people, because Connor is like my go-to for the other on-camera personality.
Yeah.
I love having him up here.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure he's wearing pants. Indeed.
Can Chris do a jump right now?
No, I don't know how to jump. How do you beat
His
gravity?
feet haven't left the ground since 2009.
Nope. Hasn't been the same since.
Ever since Halo 3 ODST dropped.
He's been grounded in life ever since.
Just have different names on the platforms. It's actually Connor and Chris's fault. Oh, that's funny.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
I think we'll probably wind down stream there. We got a functioning PC build. It looks pretty. Loving this, the purple cables and everything.
Some sort of comparison series that shows the pros and cons of different PC components would be nice. We're working on a graphite pad versus thermal paste video, so
That can be a good one, especially with Linus. He has a new thermal pad.
Yeah.
Should be cool to compare to some of that. Anytime a YouTuber does something, it's like you want to
Yeah.
actually see if it's worth it, whether it's like food or
Definitely.
drinks or merch or whatever it is. There's like, I gotta try it.
do that video, Chris Jumps video. No,
Chris jumps. We'll see.
no, maybe one day, and he'll jump super high.
I'll reach the skies.
You reach the sky. Spread my wings.
Do the Evo 11 Vision light around the top. vision with the light around the top.
Along the glass edge.
I think I've.
Oh, I see what I know what he means.
Oh,
Okay.
is it like the other ones? Was with the Evo RGBs?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
what he's talking about.
I have a bunch of water cooled builds with those. I wish I had something finished to show you guys.
I'm looking at one of those cases he's talking about
Yeah.
right now.
And the 11, yeah, if you mean the actual Vision, they're very difficult to ship, and we don't actually stock them for that reason, but we could build in it, theoretically. Otherwise, we basically just work with the Evo RGB. The new Evo RGB is honestly perfect. I love it a lot more than this case. I think this is a lot of unneeded room for things that you don't need room for, and the Evo RGB is like a perfect in-between. More merch,
More
yes,
merch?
that is on my list.
It's happening.
It is in the works. I've got samples coming in, going out. Got artwork coming in, going out. It's moving. It's moving.
Sure. And if you buy a Meta PC, you get candy with it right now. So
Yes, and we have the
you
Sour
get-
Boys
you
merch.
get the
Where's
Sour
that
Boys, yeah. So if you buy a PC,
placebo gummies.
one of these gets shipped into your in with your PC.
at? Drew, like, we will for sure have candy
Yeah.
by the time you come visit, because man, there's a lot of it. We really like this candy.
I love
This is-
how
this is tasty.
humanity is still here making jokes about the candy.
More
We
placebo
can't
gummies.
escape you.
Now, if they were edibles, I wouldn't be complaining either.
What RTX? How about who RTX?
Why RTX?
When RTX?
How does one RTX?
How does one? I ran out of W words.
No, it's not the how. Who, what, when, where, why, and then how. So I went for the.
Will RTX? That's the beginning of the video.
Will?
Will RTX?
Will it?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video.
Will
Will,
it-
what,
will it-
when, where
will-
RTX?
Will it blend RTX edition?
Womp womp RTX. That's good. I like that.
Womp womp RTX. Womp womp. It should be an
Womp
AMD video, and you start with womp womp RTX, and you throw it to the side.
RTX.
AMD cards.
In the video when you try to get a 4090. Womp womp
Womp,
RTX. That's good.
Just don't put candy in the computer. We could.
Just don't put candy in the computer. It'd be kind of cool to try and make the cables look like whatever.
It's hidden somewhere in the build.
Yeah, no, like just make the cables the same color pattern.
That could be cool.
That would
Hey,
be kind of fun.
you mean like what I did over there for the water cooled build?
Yes,
without,
sir. The one that we don't talk about yet?
Without knowing that
the
exists.
secret water cooled build that you might
There's
see
like
later.
5 water cooled builds over there. They're all
Womp
cool.
womp. That's a reroll, and welcome back. What do you think about the NZXT H6 Flow?
It's a case.
It's a case. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's there. I don't know. It's the same as a Y60. It's the same as an 011.
Yeah.
Like everyone's just trying to make their own version of it. NZXT cases aren't bad, so their version of it is also not going to be bad. It's just funny that all they did was look at a Y40 and then invert which side had the angle on it. They were like, but wait, if we flipped it, it's ours now.
Can you have Rain Raps do another rap video? Talk to Zach.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that question.
I'll mention to Zach. As far as YouTube videos, I wonder like what kind of YouTube content they would want. Like gaming.
Do you guys want to see more like real world use of computers, like actual gameplay type
Yeah.
performance comparisons? Do you want to see us like actually like test games? Like we did game streams a long time ago, but there really wasn't a recipe to like getting value out of it. But if you guys were to watch a certain system actually get tested in the moment, maybe it could be a little more interesting. Maybe we have a couple different systems and in the same stream actively compare.
Yeah.
Maybe even capture 2 different systems if that's somehow possible, playing the same thing by 2 different people,
Yeah.
playing the same game at 2 different settings or 2 different performance tiers. That could be interesting.
Showing how you stress would be cool.
It's a little bit of the secret sauce, but
Okay.
there's definitely a lot of good tutorials out there on stress testing, but a lot of the stuff that we do is very custom, very specific to what we do.
I think that would be like a little cameo, like a little Easter egg in like a video just showing the full process.
There's
of
for
making
sure
one.
still like content to be made there because there's so many well-known benchmarks out there like Unreal, not Unreal, like Ada and CPU Z, and there's so many good ones out there. I'm blanking on Cinebench. That's a really good one. We can do a video showing those tests, but maybe not our exact like slew of what we do.
I wonder, like, would gaming, like, news be a thing? PUBG 2, yeah. I mean,
Gaming
PUBG's
news.
fun. Yeah, gaming news would be a fun thing.
Yeah.
Or, like, top games coming out this month or upcoming games, stuff like that. I have no clue if, like, the viewers would want to do that, so that's why I'm kind of asking here.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Dave was just asking because they want to make a new system. Yeah, no, of course, dude. I'm only joking in that sense because it's so saturated now in the case market that when you're looking at that case that looks like that, just know there's another dozen that are also just as good. Like, everyone is making the same reputable fish tank looking case right now, and they're all a case. There's for sure worse options than any of them out there somewhere. They're harder to find now, which is good.
Just general tech news on it. I'll
Yeah.
be there for it.
What's new? What's around? We kind of did that for a little while. We had a stream in the morning. It was called the Morning Dump.
Okay.
And we would just kind of go over, like, in the last couple of days, like, here's some cool tech things that came out, or
That'd
this
be
got
fun.
announced by this company. It was a Zach and Kyle, like,
Okay.
news setup type thing, where it was just a quick half hour, pull up a couple articles on the stream here. They could see
Okay.
it while we talked about it. Something
like
like that.
I like that.
Bring back the Morning Dump, yeah.
Bring back the morning dump. Yeah, I could, and then we could like repost the morning dump if somebody missed it.
A tricky part of that, and partially beneficial to you being here now, is the preemptiveness to having, like, what they're going to talk about,
Yeah.
finding the stories, getting the links for it, getting it on screen here, it's just
Yeah.
a little more planning that's to go into it.
Didn't I see them buying stuff for podcasts? There are no podcasts in Bossing Say. What are you talking about? Like, there are no podcasts in Bossing Say.
What's a podcast?
What's a podcast? Are we
Um,
making one?
event? Maybe.
Who knows?
Would you guys listen to it? Do you guys want that? The podcast set is more so like a set, I would say, more than anything. Like, we can
Yeah.
use it multiple things, but not
Yeah.
necessarily for podcasts. It gives you the vibe, it gives you the feel, but I don't know that an actual tech podcast would do that well.
There's a mobile version of PUBG 2. Kids here in Asia got so addicted to it. Some kids got mental, and some even because they were preventing them from playing the game. Now it's banned in India. I played State of Survival in high school because we didn't have PUBG Mobile yet, and that was interesting. But yeah, that's wild. Maybe we can make a video reenacting that.
I want to play my video game.
No, Mom. I'm a PC gamer now.
You can't stop me. Alrighty, it is about that time. We'll wind down stream. Any last questions, comments, concerns? Thank you for joining us. We will be live again next Thursday and hopefully have some more content planned out that we can kind of fill in with, or maybe just spice it up. We'll see.
Later, Chris Tannerite. Have a good one.
Thank you for getting it right, Kato.
Thank you.
Adios.